The following audio is intended for mature audiences and contains adult content, graphic language, graphic violence, and strong sexual content. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome back to Fedora, everyone. I am here with my esteemed guest, followed up with Eli.
Yes, sir.
And we have the notorious Haqsaw.
Hello.
And last but not least, we have the Mayhem Vote 93.
Smack my ass and call me Bubblegum Princess.
Jeez, so forward with that one. All right. So, we had an exciting episode last time we were on. So, to kind of give a brief little recap as to what happened with these esteemed players of mine. So, we're going to split them off into two groups, but Rhaegar and Norbit, along with the coward Andran, found the Rat King, and the Rat King gave them a proposition into telling them where Mouse would be located at if they were to be willing to go and kill the grandmother. Andran was not pleased with the idea of killing the grandmother, but he left it up to the party, and the party decided that they wanted to go and just flat out take out the Rat King.
Head off.
Rhaegar wanted to just knock him out, while Norbit decided that beheading him was the better option. But they ended up killing him nonetheless. However, on the other side of things, our very notorious Mouse went on his own to go and look for their esteemed party member, the nobleman, and come to find out that he finds himself in a large room filled with pretty much nothing but water, and almost died had it not been for the fact that he was rolling really good rolls after he got hit the one time. He ended up fighting a water weird and several Mud Mephits. Then come to find out as well that the nobleman is indeed dead. So now we have our party split up still. How are they going to get back together? Are they going to get back together? And what lies in wait in the rest of this large labyrinth? And that's where we are now. So, you guys are still split up. We're going to start off with Mouse, actually, this time. So, Mouse, you just defeated the Water Weird and the two Mud Mephits. The nobleman is dead. You're still in this large room with the pool in the middle of the room. What do you do while you're in this room?
Oh, one of the things for sure, I'm not going in the water. I would like to do a perception check on the room.
Okay.
Like the whole room.
Sure.
A 6. What do I get with a critical fail?
There's the dead nobleman sitting right there. That's about it.
Sweet. I think I'll leave it at that and just leave.
Okay. Alrighty. So, in order for you to leave, there is a ladder leading down into a what essentially is a water tunnel, basically. So it's like a almost like a drain line that you would see like in a sewer, but you have to go down the ladder, go through that water, and go follow the pathway straight.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Okay. All right. So it is going to take you a good bit to get through that because it is rather dark in this labyrinth, and you are in water, so you kind of have to maneuver around certain areas to try to see if you can find your way out. But we are going to leave you with that and swap back over to Norbit and Rhaegar. So Norbit just beheaded the Rat King. Rhaegar befriended the one giant rat that the Rat King was petting on. What do you guys do?
First of all, I want to hold up the were-rat head, and just be like, "This is my trophy. I own this now."
All right.
And I believe last time we said we was going to be following the big rat towards Mouse, correct?
Yeah, so the big rat does know how to get to where Mouse is at. He knows the location of where you guys are talking about.
So, personally, I would say we'd follow the rat, but I will let Mayhem take a throw at that.
Trying to think about how to ask this because I'm trying to make it not metagaming. Is there any chance of finding something in the room or the surrounding area that I could potentially give the rat as a reward for or payment for guiding us to Mouse? Sort of like, I don't know.
You can certainly look in your backpack to see if there's something, or you can do a perception check in the room you're currently in.
Yeah, I've got nothing in my backpack.
Okay,
What's a half plate?
Do what now?
What's a half plate?
What's a half what?
Plate.
Half plate? Oh, that's armor.
See, I thought I meant like a plate.
No, that's armor.
Okay, what can I see with an 11?
Honestly, there's nothing in this room that you could use to give to this rat right now.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to Norbit and say that I'm fine with him keeping the Rat King's head as a trophy, provided that he only takes it after we're finished speaking to the grandmother, and that for now, I want him to sew it back onto the body.
I'm gonna say no, because I'm gonna use it as proof that we've killed
Well, we're taking the body. We're taking the body anyway.
Oh shit! Yeah. How could I sew it on though?
You would have to roll like a survival or a nature check to see if you can successfully sew it back on. But yeah, essentially you can do that.
Alright, I'll give it a shot. Let's see. You said survival or nature?
Survival or nature, yeah.
Would it not be performance?
Now, performance is more like if he's trying to do like a dance while sewing the head back onto the body.
I
That
mean,
could be a possibility.
he could.
Or technically, you could also use performance to kind of do like an act. Like if you're trying to kind of like hide the fact that you're not really sewing the head back on the body, and you kind of want to just like hide it from Rhaegar to make it look like that you're doing that. You could roll a performance for that, but then you would either roll performance or deception.
Yeah. Could I potentially do medicine, because technically it is medical?
I would allow medicine as well. Yeah, so you can either do nature, survival, or medicine. I would allow either one of those three
because that's my highest.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's looking for the highest modifier.
Yeah, I would allow medicine.
12.
You do a really poor job of it, but you do manage to sew the head back on. It's like you can tell that it's poorly done. The head is moving around in like circles when you move the body. Like if you were to cut like one string off the stuff that you used to sew his head back on, his head would just plop right back off.
It's like a bobblehead.
Yeah, basically.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
We have a wear-out bobblehead.
Do you want to put the body on your pigeon and have the pigeon carry it? Okay.
Would make sense, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, so
not going to slow us down.
Yeah, all right. So the pigeon will be able to carry the body with ease. It won't be like restricted by weight or anything. So yeah, you can definitely do that. All right. Yeah, so you're gonna follow the rat and let the rat lead you back to Mouse, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So to kind of speed this along a little bit, I'm going to make it to where that you guys do manage to get to where Mouse is going to essentially be at for Rhaegar and Norbit. But we're going to go back over to Mouse and have him see if he goes in the right direction. Because essentially there's only two ways that he can go. And one of them leads somewhere that that will definitely lead him to the party, and then the other way leads him completely in the opposite direction. All right, so I'm going to move you to the point of where you need to go before I make you roll a perception check. So right here. Okay, So, Mouse, you come to a pathway where one side leads you to the left and one side leads you to the right, but you're in this large pool of water now. So I need you to roll me a perception check to see if you can figure out which direction you need to go.
18.
Okay. So you kind of get a notion that the roar that you heard while you were in the grate is to the left of you. So if you go the opposite way from that, then you'll be pretty much heading in the right direction. So, all right.
I would like to go sneak and head left.
You would like to sneak and head left?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Feeling very ballsy today.
Okay, roll me a stealth check.
I got a 5.
Okay. All right. So,
not very stealthy in water.
no, you're not very. You're making a lot of splashes. So you get to an open area where the water starts to get deeper. It's getting much more difficult to walk. It's not completely got you submerged yet, but you're getting close to it. You see when you come to the right path, you walk a little ways, and there is a large opening with a bridge above you. That is like just a single wooden bridge that it looks like that it was poorly made, not very usable. And then you can walk underneath the bridge that leads to a very dark room. But that's about the gist of what you can see right now.
Do I see that ladder behind me to go up instead of over that direction?
No.
Oh, so there's no ladder. Okay.
I mean, you can roll a perception check to see if you can find a way out.
Sweet. 24.
Okay. This, logistically, you metagamed a little bit, but yeah, you could go up the ladder.
Oh, okay. Then I go up the ladder. Well, I figured if I could see,
you're like this is another reason why I don't like using maps necessarily.
Well, no, it's just you were describing the room, so
yeah. So all you were supposed to see was the room where it's just an open room. The water is deeper here, and then you do see the bridge. But you didn't see the ladder, but then you were like, well, can I go up that ladder?
Well, if I could see the bridge, I assumed I could see the ladder. No joke. So I passed by the bridge.
I'm going to say you do go up the ladder. All right. You did roll high enough that if you head to the left of you from that ladder, it leads you back towards the room you were in. But you could roll perception checks to see if you can find your way around back towards the other direction, or you can go back to the right and head towards the area you were trying to sneak through.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep heading that direction. I'm gonna try to go that bridge.
So you want to head right?
Yeah, on the map up and to the right.
Okay, go ahead and roll me another stealth check now that you're out of the water.
Another 5.
Yeah, you're making a lot of noise. Your gun is kind of like clanging and banging and all this other stuff.
You keep asking me to roll
I'm going to say you don't see it. You don't see what caused it, but right before you get to the bridge, you hear a loud roar again, coming straight ahead of you in that large room that you are going towards that you could go underneath the bridge for, but you don't know what's in there. You just hear a loud roar.
Is it heading towards me fast? Or
it doesn't sound like it's heading towards you. It just sounds like that it's kind of like notice something's off.
I'm gonna stop and wait. Not moving no further.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go back over to these guys again. And Rhaegar, Norbit, a Pigeon, Andoran, and this rat. So, because he went in a different direction, I'm going to say that the mouse is going to take you in the direction of the room that he came out of. So, I'm going to say that you get to right about...
Wasn't the rat following my smell though?
No,
Yeah.
because
that last episode.
Rhaegar specifically asked to take them to the room,
but
that
you
were
mentioned
at.
last episode. You mentioned last episode that it can smell me.
It can, but that's not what he asked.
No, I asked the rat to take us directly to Mouse.
I can vouch for that.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
If that's the case, then the rat is going to go halfway and then stop, and then he's not going to take you any further.
Fuck it, I'll kill the rat then.
Well, no, isn't it gonna just scatter off on its own anyway?
Little bastard didn't do his job, so it's gonna get killed.
Yeah, it doesn't want to go in the room that you guys are heading towards because it's more terrified of that than it is of you.
I don't care.
So it's going to take you right about here on the map. So it takes you to the halfway point, and it literally stops in its tracks and then telepathically tells you that it doesn't want to take you any further because it's terrified.
Initiate rage.
All right, just go ahead and kill it because it's HP.
You're already enraged, dude.
You're already enraged, so just go ahead and just take
you're enraged for an hour.
Just go ahead and take it.
It hasn't even been.
Yeah, take an attack of opportunity because it doesn't expect you to attack it, and it's pretty much if you hit it, it's dead anyway. So
Are you taking its head for a trophy this time?
11.
11 does hit, so yeah, it's just dead. But yeah, you kill that rat, and it takes you guys to the halfway point. And you guys now don't know where you're going. So
Here's a thought. How big is this rat? Like compare the size of this rat to an IRL creature.
Like a rat?
No, because he said it was a huge rat. He said it was a big rat.
Okay.
Yeah, but you said compare it to an IRL creature and a rat.
Okay,
size-wise,
I can't think of the dog's name, but there's a dog that's slightly bigger than a Chihuahua.
A terrier.
Yeah, that's it. It's about that size.
Okay. So
What are we on about a Patterdale Terrier, a Yorkshire Terrier? What terrier here?
I don't
Is it a mixed breed? Is it a pure breed?
It's a rat. Shut the hell up.
Okay. Is there any way that I can skin the rat's head and take the skull and use it to ornament my helmet?
It's not big enough to ornament. Well, you could wear it like a keychain or something.
Yeah, screw it.
It's a really big keychain.
Like you can wear it like as an ornament on your belt or something.
A pendant.
Yeah,
Use
a pendant.
its tail for a belt.
Yeah, you can wear it like a pendant if you want.
Okay, I'll do that then.
This one would not be medicine. This is definitely not medicine. Do a nature or survival check, whichever one's higher for you.
Couldn't sleight of hand also be a play?
No.
If
Oh,
it's
shit.
quick.
Okay, so you do manage to get the skull out, but you split the skull in half.
Oh, now you got
shoulder. Put one on each shoulder.
Could I do that? Could I put them as like shoulder caps?
I mean, they'd be extremely small shoulder caps, but
like big ass shoulders, a little tiny head on your shoulder.
Or elbow caps? I don't know.
I mean, like you could wear it like on your hand.
A ring.
You could wear it like a half
A
glove.
man ring.
You know what? I'll stick it in my backpack just until we get to the next town, and I can find like a jeweler to like craft it into something.
Sure. Okay. All right.
Cool.
So I need
Smith or something.
I need Norbit and Rhaegar to roll perception checks. Andoran automatically fails because he doesn't know the rest of this labyrinth.
Son of a bitch.
15.
Okay.
18.
All right, Rhaegar, you would know this. Norbit, you don't know this, but Rhaegar, you hear the same roar that Mouse has been hearing. It is coming to what would essentially be your right.
Is that going, like, as we're looking at the map, is that going down or is that going
It's
up?
going up for you on the map.
Okay.
It would be right for those listening at home.
Okay. Duly noted.
Okay, but yeah, you hear the roar about exactly the same time that Mouse hears it right before he gets to the bridge. So that roar is to the you would be looking as a player to your right, but as you're looking at the map, it would be up.
So Mouse is coming towards that bridge, right?
Mouse is going towards that bridge, but as a player, your character does not know that.
Okay.
You just know that you heard a loud roar coming from that direction.
Okay. Can we head in that direction?
Yeah, I mean, you can head either left or right, according to the map.
Right.
Oh, you're going to head right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you head right. There is another one of those little pits that was made by another creature here. But it's smaller than the other one, so you can easily get around it. You come across a door. The door is not in great shape, so you could essentially just like break it, and it would just fall right over. Essentially, it's barely hanging on. You can push that door down, and then when you come through, roll me a perception check, Rhaegar and Norbit.
I have got a question while I'm doing that.
Sure.
So once we go through that door, we're going to be on the same height level as Mouse, correct?
Metagaming wise, yes, but that's what you're
would be the
rolling.
distance
That's what you're rolling
between-
perception for, is to
Yeah,
see
I
if you
know,
can
but
see
that's what I'm
Mouse.
I got a 22.
That's
Okay,
what I'm getting to.
Rhaegar,
What
you
would
do
be the
see
distance?
Mouse.
What would be the distance between us and Mouse?
Wait, do I have to roll to see if I see them?
You will here in a
This
second.
is
Yes.
what I'm getting to.
Yeah,
like,
you'll definitely roll here in a second. Yeah,
What's the distance between us and Mouse?
that's what I'm about. That's what you're rolling perception for, is to see if you can
'Cause
see
I was gonna
Mouse, and
say,
then
'cause
you'll get the
Pigeon has
distance.
60 feet dark vision. what I'm
Yeah,
getting at.
it's definitely within 60 feet.
Yeah, so Pigeon's going to notice him then, isn't it, realistically? Yeah.
Mouse, go ahead and roll a perception as well. Now
I got a
that
19.
that's done. Yeah. So
Hold
both
on,
of
hold
you
on,
do.
hold on.
Both of you definitely do see Mouse. Mouse, roll a perception to see if you can see them. Norbit and Rhaegar with your perception checks as well. You also note you see the ladder that's right in front of you, and it leads down into what potentially looks like really deep water.
I got a dirty 20.
You do see them. So I'm going to tell you they're about 35 feet away. You guys are 35 feet away from each other, and all of you see the bridge as well. And the bridge looks like that if someone like Norbit were to try to walk across it, it would potentially just break.
Can I get Pigeon to fly me over?
You can get Pigeon to fly you over, but he would have to set the Rat King down.
Yeah. Well, I can do multiple trips with Pigeon.
I mean, yeah,
Pigeon
essentially,
can fly
yeah, you
there,
can do
drop
that
it off,
if you
come
want
back. Just to get away from the falling for a bridge.
All right, so I'm for y'all who see the map, I'm gonna mark the Rat King in a specific color to show where his body's at, and then we're just gonna say that you guys do manage to lay him down, and Norbit, you can ride on Pigeon.
I'll
fly
fly over to
over.
Mouse.
I thought we established to name the pigeon Tony, and we were gonna like fuck
That was
it up.
only if he killed Rhaegar. If he kills you, it's getting named Pigeon for a whole different. It's getting named Tony for a whole different reason.
All right, so so you guys can see each other. The bridge is not very sturdy at all. Mouse can walk over it easily because of how small he is. Rhaegar might have some trouble, but Norbit is the one that is at most danger of causing the bridge to break if you guys try to go toward it.
Don't fat shame him.
Well, he's made
I know,
completely
right?
out of metal, so I mean he's heavier than the rest of you.
These are hollow pipes in my system.
Well, this is my system because I'm the DM, so you know.
How heavy are these hollow pipes? Like, because hollow pipes don't jiggle.
They're pretty heavy.
Alright.
All right, okay. In all seriousness, though, you do see each other. You can fly on Pigeon quite easily. Rhaegar, you can attempt to go over the bridge if you would like. That's up to you. Mouse, definitely you can go over the bridge without complications and get to them if you want.
I think I'm gonna go over to Mouse because we haven't seen him.
Yeah, if he's coming over to me, I'm not gonna like go and pass them by and be on the other side, and he'd be on the other side.
Yeah, that's up to you guys. You guys can see each other. So who's going to go across the bridge?
I'll ride Pigeon across first, just because why not? And then I'll send Pigeon back to go get the body.
Okay.
Just to make things simpler.
Sounds good. All right, so Norbit and Pigeon, you do go across the bridge. You fly over really easily. I'm going to say that Andoran also easily goes across the bridge because he's small, lightweight. And you also grab the body. Pigeon.
Yes,
Actually, I'm not going to.
I was going to say.
Yeah, I'm not going to color that because he put him back on. So here's the question, the big question of the day. Rhaegar, do you walk across the bridge?
Or do you want Pigeon to fly?
Or do you want Pigeon to fly you over?
Can Pigeon carry me?
Pigeon can carry you?
Fuck it. Yeah. Pigeon, get your ass over here.
All right.
Pigeon drops the body. I think just picks up right.
Yeah, all right. So we'll just make it to where that you pick him up after you bring Rhaegar back over. All right, but all of you are in the same area now, so you're back with the full team now. All right, so what do you guys do? You've heard this roar. You do know there's something in this room. You can't see what's in here because of how dark it is, but you could have Pigeon attempt to go and find out what it is.
Question.
Sure.
How many squares is 60 feet?
Each square is 5 feet.
So each square is 5 feet, but you don't know you just know the general area of where the roar came from. You don't.
So, here's a suggestion for the team. We walk around the outskirts and just let Pigeon look down. So we spot whatever the fuck it is.
Sizing it up, I don't think Pigeon would have to move.
Well, yeah, but I'm thinking those.
If he just turns his head.
Walls.
So essentially, the reason why Pigeon can't see him right now is because in the terms of the way I've got it written out, this room is bigger than what it looks like. It's a lot bigger than what it looks like. This is a really big room. It's a lot bigger than the way you guys are looking at it on the map right now.
Right. Question.
Pretty much like almost quadruple this, and that's the size of this room.
Well, I mean, if it's 4 times bigger, then yeah, if we walk to each side and look through, Pigeon will be able to see all the way because that's 60 feet from.
He'll be able to see like. So for those listening at home, they're in the middle of the map for what my players see. Because I can't black it out. They see 5 pillars in the middle of the room surrounded by water. But in the sense of like metagaming wise of distance, your Pigeon, if you were to go walk all the way around and go completely in a full circle, your Pigeon would probably only be able to see within like the first 2 squares on each corner. So, like, say, for example, if your Pigeon got to, like, right... I'm going to color it in for my players. So, say your Pigeon got right here, for you guys that are seeing it right now. Yeah. Your Pigeon could only see that square.
Alright. So, realistically, we've got to go down.
Yeah, if you want to know what's in this room, realistically, you have to go down.
Well, I'm all out of ideas apart from
can I roll a nature check, Tony?
You can roll a nature check on the roar.
Should we all do that? Or?
You can if you want.
I feel like
you have a better chance if all of you do it. But yeah, you can all do it if you want.
Could I potentially do an Arcana check?
You can do an Arcana check, but you would have to roll really high for the Arcana.
Got 19.
Okay.
I'm risking it then.
I got a 10.
24.
Okay.
Whoa.
So we're gonna do Rhaegar and Mouse. You don't notice anything. You don't know anything.
Sweet.
Okay. Rhaegar with a nature check. The roar you heard It's not the same sound that a dragon would make, and you would know this because of your dragon heritage. It's not the same sound that a dragon would make, but it sounds like a form of descendant from a dragon of some type. And there's multiple of them. There's not just one roar, there's multiple roars, and they all sound differently, okay? Norbit, with your Arcana check, you can feel a ton of magic in this room, and you do know that it's like encased all around, so you can't get like a specific spot of where the exact location where the magic is coming from, but this room is filled with a magic aura of some kind.
So I don't get like any like direction off of the.
No. Yeah, you get a sense that whatever's in here does have some type of magical property of some kind, but it's completely surrounding this room, and it's really big. Whatever it is that's in this room is extremely dangerous.
Can I whisper something? Am I close enough to whisper something to my
Yeah,
teammates?
yeah. You guys are like all bundled up together, so you can essentially whisper whatever you want.
Just to let y'all know, the nobleman's dead, so we ain't getting paid.
Can I lose my shit?
Can I ask you-
Well, you're already enraged, so technically that's losing your shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you're already enraged, but you would have to tell me exactly what you do. So what do you do?
Norbit's not gonna like this.
Okay.
He's not gonna like this. Can I, in a fit of rage and completely not thinking about my actions, take the body of the dead were-rat and throw it into the water to try and bait out whatever the fuck is in here?
Okay, so if you do that, Pigeon is holding the corpse, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Pigeon can't be.
So
surprised.
here's how this would work. So Rhaegar, you need to make a strength check, and then Norbit, you're going to roll an opposed dexterity saving throw to see if Pigeon can keep on to the were-rat.
And I've got advantage because I'm enraged.
You do have advantage, yes.
Wouldn't that class is like almost like a surprise attack though?
Essentially, yes, but your Pigeon is not part of the conversation, so you could very well say that he's kind of like keeping a lookout.
Okay, 27.
Sure.
10.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Rhaegar,
so
you do
27.
successfully take off this were-rat's body. The head does fall off, though, because you yanked it off, so the head is still there. But you do manage to take the remains of the beheaded body and throw it into the water. You immediately hear a roar. Two, three.
And while he's rolling, I would like to say that Mouse sees the head fall to the ground.
You are literally
And he
the
looks at-
luckiest son of a bitch I have ever met in my life.
I'm also gonna.
And
pick
he
up the
looks
head
at his
I
party.
So-
love you too. I love you
and
too.
he
Cody.
just says, "Well, what?"
No, here's what happens. So you
What were you
essentially
rolling for?
throw the body into the water. You hear several roars. Several. Okay? They all come from the same exact spot. You immediately see 5 different types of like flame, like in different colors, immensely brighten up the room. And they all fire in your direction, but they all miss and hit the wall. And I need all of you to roll perception checks on what you just saw, because now the room is lit up enough to where you can see it.
11.
Okay.
While we're doing this, can I quickly say I'm gonna pick up the head and just
Sure.
shove it in my bag?
I got a dirty 20.
Okay. Mouse is the
I
only
got
one that
a-
sees it. Mouse, you see a Hydra sitting in the middle of the pillar in the middle of the water. And everybody,
I'm out.
everybody roll initiative.
Nope. Nope, I ain't
Bollocks.
rolling initiative. There is a door about 20 feet away from us.
Well, you still got to roll initiative.
I
Can I
want to
drink a
go for the
potion before
door.
we get
You
into
can
this?
do a full disengage if you want, but you have to at least roll initiative first.
You son of a bitch.
Oh, I got a fucking 4.
I got a 12.
Okay.
I got an 18.
Norbit
suck,
goes
Norbit.
first, then the Hydra, then Rhaegar, then Mouse. So,
Disengage.
Norbit, what do you do?
Is shit my pants an option?
Do what now?
He's
Is
gonna
shit
shit
my
himself.
pants an option?
No, well, that's up to you.
Actually.
You can fight this thing, or you can go full disengage and try to run from it.
I'm jumping on Pigeon and flying the fuck away.
Okay. Alright, so you do grab the head, you jump on Pigeon, and I'm going to erase your character and just say that you're flying with Pigeon. Pigeon has
Yeah,
a
'cause-
flight speed of 40, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
let me double check that just to be safe.
Which direction do you go? Because essentially you don't know your way around.
Yeah, 40 feet. What are my options?
Okay, so if you try to disengage because of the fact that you don't know how to get back or what direction you're going, and Andoran can't help you, you can fly the 40 feet, but the moment you get to an intersection to where there's multiple paths in your way, I'm going to make you roll a perception check to see if you can figure out which direction you got to go. Otherwise, you're
Alright.
going to go in a different direction than you might intend. Alright,
Well,
so...
I'm just gonna fly behind the rest of the party then. Fuck it. I'll make it easy and just fly behind, like, to the back of the party, like maybe 5 feet away.
Okay, well, if you fly 5 feet, you'll be sitting next to Mouse.
No, I mean, then 10 feet. I'll go 10 feet and just
Okay.
jump at the back.
So you're flying on your side of what you're seeing, you're flying to the left, but you're
Alright.
flying north right now. So you fly 10 feet. Okay, so is that all you're gonna do?
I'm also gonna drink a potion because I'm weak from the previous
Okay,
fight, just in case
so
we
roll
can't disengage.
2d4 plus I can't remember if it's 2 or 4. You just have regular potions.
Hey, Tony,
Yeah,
have I
so
got any
just
potions
2d4.
left?
Huh?
Have I got any potions left?
All of you have 3, should have 3 potions unless you've used them already.
Tony,
I got an
hold on. So he rolled high enough to know that it
2d4 plus
that-
4. Oh,
Wait, I'm doing
no,
one.
2d4 plus 2. I'm sorry.
Hold on. Hold on, hold on,
Tony.
Tony.
4 plus 2.
Tony. With the roll that happened before when we did a perception check on the roar, on the nature check, did he roll high enough to know information on the Hydra?
No.
Or he didn't know it was
No.
a Hydra? Like,
No.
Okay.
No.
I rolled a 10.
Rolled a 10? Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I rolled
yeah,
a
you
7,
gain
2
10
of
hit
the
points
best
back.
rolls. Yeah, I got 2 of the best rolls I've ever had. I got on the first one. 'cause I
Okay,
got
well-
plus 2 at 8. I'm happy.
Alright,
Okay.
Rhaegar, wait on your potion because it's not your turn yet. It's the Hydra's turn. So it's Norbit, then the Hydra, then you. So wait on your potion.
I see how it is.
Well, you should have rolled higher. But the Hydra is going to move 50 feet towards you guys. Which thankfully, like I said, this room is a lot larger than it actually looks from your perspective. So 50 feet for the Hydra is actually going to be about right here. But he starts running about 50 feet. Rhaegar and Mouse, roll me a perception check now that he's closer. I'm giving you a free perception check.
6.
I'll roll, but can I also roll a nature check along with that?
Yeah, I would allow that. That's Rhaegar, you don't see it.
20 for
Okay. 20
Dirty 20.
for perception.
okay, 14 for nature, and I'm trying
Okay.
to figure out if I know what a Hydra's weakness is or
Any information okay,
on it.
yeah, okay.
I have it pulled up, but I don't want to use it because it's mess.
So you definitely did succeed on both of those. So I'm
Okay,
gonna do with the
sweet.
perception first because it's important. It's extremely important. The Hydra is chained up. All 5 of his heads are chained up. There's a collar around each of them. There is a giant chain wrapped around each of the collars, and it's spiked into the middle of the pillar. And he can only go so far. before he gets pulled back. Okay? The nature check tells you that in order to kill this Hydra, that you would have to basically behead the Hydra and then use fire after you behead it to make sure that its heads don't multiply and grow back.
Yeah, to cauterize the wound.
You basically have to cauterize the wound, yes.
But if we just
You got fire, right, Rhaegar?
No, I have lightning.
Norbit has fire. Norbit has fire.
Right, hold on. Since Rhaegar technically doesn't know what you just said, can Rhaegar get Mouse to relay that information to him?
That's up to Mouse.
Mouse?
What is it?
You want to share that information you just learned with the group there, since I don't technically know?
And neither do I.
Yeah, sure. Alright, so upon my travels, my friends, if you cut its head off, it's not necessarily the end. You need to make sure that you deal some serious fire damage to where you cut the head off. Otherwise, you're gonna get thrown back in its place. Now, these are just stories. I don't know for sure, but this is what I've heard.
Okay.
So I don't have fire.
You don't have fire?
No, I used my firebolt in the...
Firebolt's a cantrip. You can use it as many times as you waste
never mind, I have fire.
Okay. We know that it's chained up, right?
Mouse knows. You guys don't.
Also, it's chained up. It's like a puppy.
Now you know it's chained up.
Okay.
How big is it?
Also want to know what the hell you're carrying around a dead were-rat for.
Yeah, we'll tell you that in a minute, Mouse.
The size of it, Mouse would know, and Rhaegar would know. No, wait, who rolled the 20 on... Mouse did. Mouse rolled the 20
I did.
Perception. Okay, Mouse, you know that the size of this thing is classified as huge monstrosity. So it's not gargantuan, but it's pretty close. This thing it's pretty big. This room has to be extremely large for it to fit this.
Okay.
But you do also have to question as to who chained this thing up, because this thing, it looks like it could tear somebody to shreds easily.
I was going to say that kind of...
Like, no joke, guys. I'm looking at this information, and it's very scary.
Oh, you don't even know. I've homebrewed part of the Hydra.
Yeah, I was going to say this defeats...
Like, I wonder how much you homebrewed, because on this that I found for 5e, it's got 172 hit points.
It doesn't have that much HP, I'll give you that much, but it's pretty damn close. But there are also some homebrew abilities that it has.
Okay. How many heads does this one have?
It has 5 heads right now.
Okay.
It has 5 heads.
Yeah.
All 5 heads are chained up, and you do know from the attack that it got against Rhaegar that each of the 5 heads spits a different type of damage that looks like fire, but they're different colors, and you don't know necessarily why. You just know that instincts tell you that it's not just regular fire damage.
Okay. Question, Tony. Question. So is yours homebrewed enough to where? Because on this one, I just want that because I rolled a 20, so I'm asking if this be information. The amount of hit points it gains when it does regrow a head is actually less than the damage it actually takes. So
you rolled a 20, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I'll go ahead and give you the information then, because you did get 1 point higher than the DC requirement for that. So in order for you to officially kill it and take its heads off without it being regrown back, you have to deal 20 damage in one go. So like in one turn, you have to deal 20 damage, and then immediately set that head on fire, because when it goes back to its turn and you haven't set its head on fire that you beheaded it with, then it will grow back 2 more and regain 10 hit points back.
Okay, so we could still potentially kill it, even if its head...
Yeah, you can still kill it, yes, but again, just keep in mind...
It just takes a lot longer.
It takes a lot longer just to flat out kill it than just to behead it and then cauterize the head.
So
Now,
I'm
is
assuming
each
this isn't
is
like your typical Hydra where you could do arrows, for instance, and it won't grow back because you've killed its head with an arrow and not cut it off.
If you like, in order for you to actually take it, like the only way to actually kill it,
Right.
like
So it's-
full on kill it, is to take its heads off, and you have
No, I
to
was
make
just
sure that they don't
asking.
come back. It's
Yeah, I was
basically
just
the
asking
concept.
because I know
so
in
you
stories
dismember the head, it loses all functions, but it will grow two more back in its place if we do not
Handle the
like
situation.
pretty much what Mayhem said. Yeah, if we don't burn it, if we don't deal
Yeah.
even fire damage at all to it before its turn comes back around, it will grow two more heads back in that place.
Right.
Yeah, the only reason I asked is because I know there's a story of mythology with Hydra where he doesn't cut the heads off because they'll grow back. He kills it with a bow and arrow. Because
Yeah,
it can't
this
grow back
one,
if there's no
this one
decapitation.
remove the bow and arrow. This one, the only way to kill it, like full on kill it,
is
is to
cauterize
remove
the
its
head.
heads
Got
and
it.
then cauterize the head.
Got it. I just had to
We'll
check.
just
because
keep
it was
removing heads and stay alive while doing it. That's
Exactly,
also the other
yeah.
option, but just cut its head off.
Yeah.
Tony, each head is chained, or is it just one particular head?
Each head.
Each head is chained. Each head is chained.
Right. So as long as we don't cut off like all the heads at this, it won't get
But
loose.
here's where the homebrew ability comes in. So
But
it's
are
going to
you
take 5 attacks. It's going to take 2 at Rhaegar and 3 at Mouse.
Haha.
Wait, how close is it to me?
It's close enough to do its breath attacks, but the good thing about the breath attacks, and I'll go ahead and tell you this too because you did roll high enough for that, that in order for it has to keep I have to keep rolling as the DM to see if I get my breath attacks back. And in this case, I already rolled for it and I did get them back. So it's going to do a breath attack again after it already did one against Rhaegar, which all 5 of them missed Rhaegar, so he just got really lucky.
That's what those rolls were before.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to make 2 attacks against Rhaegar and 3 against Mouse. So we're going to start with Rhaegar.
Y'all realize we don't have to attack it. We can run, right?
First one misses.
Yeah,
Second one,
that dangerous
16.
behind.
Does a 19 hit?
What am I checking against?
It's
Your AC, your
Your
armor
AC.
class.
Your AC. Your armor class.
Fuck me. Yes, it hits.
It hits.
Wait,
Okay.
do you have any like resistance or immunities? Like, because you're a dragon.
The head the head that's attacking him now, if he's resistant to flame, then he'll take.
Yep.
You are resistant. Okay, you
I'm
take
resistant
half.
to all damage except psychic damage.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You're resistant to all
It's our
damage.
tank.
So he's going to take half damage regardless, but then because he's a dragonborn, you
taking a
get
quarter
resistant
damage.
to what up?
Please tell me I'm taking a quarter damage.
I think you're
If
going to
so,
take a
I'm
quarter
tossing my
damage
shield.
off of one. Yeah. Okay. So this is going to be both lightning and fire. So you're going to take a quarter
Wait,
lightning
only
damage.
One of them hit me. Only
Huh?
one of them hit me.
Yeah. So only.
So
Okay.
why am I taking 2 different damage types?
Yeah, so one head is dealing 2 different damage types, and the other head just missed. So the damage type you're taking here would be classified as both lightning and fire damage, but you're resistant to lightning, but you also have resistance to all other damage. So the way I'm going to do this is you're going to take a quarter lightning damage, and then you're going to take half fire damage. So I'm going to roll for the lightning damage first, and then I'm going to roll for fire after that. All right,
Hey
so
guys, what do you get when you combine lightning and fire damage? You get liar damage.
Liar.
so you take 3 points of 1 point of lightning
Come
damage.
on.
You take
say
1
it,
point of lightning
liar.
damage. 1 point of lightning damage because that's a quarter, and then fire damage is 2d6. You take 4 points of fire damage.
Fuck you. Okay.
So that's 5 damage in total. Like, they could have been a lot more.
fucking. I'm sitting here at 23 out of 38 right now.
Okay, but that is the 2 attacks against Rhaegar, 3 attacks against Mouse.
Good luck, Mouse.
Challenge rating 8. My ass. 3,900 XP. Fuck you, man.
Does a 14 hit?
Hell no. I'm an agile motherfucker.
Okay. That's a nat 20.
Ah, damn it. That makes up for the one that missed.
And the other one, no. Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it exactly hits.
So you get a nat 20 and a 16. So the nat 20 is acid and fire. So fire is 2d6. Acid is
it sounds like it's gonna
acid
hurt.
is 1d4, but it's 2d4 for acid because of the crit.
Oh, Tony, that reminds me. I gotta send you something.
Okay, give me a second. I rolled 2 1s on the fire damage, so you take
Sweet.
2 damage from fire, and 2d4 for acid, a 1 and a 1. So you take 2 points of acid damage. You
So I take 4 damage so far.
You take 4 damage, yeah, and then that's that one.
21.
Then the second attack that you get is fire and necrotic. Necrotic is 1d8. Okay.
That's why I didn't want it to be necrotic.
3 damage from fire and 2 damage from necrotic.
Yeah, you only took 5 damage. I mean, that's the same amount as I
I'm at 16. I'm at 16 health now.
Okay, but that's the Hydra's turn. It is now Rhaegar's turn. Rhaegar.
Potion time.
Okay, so go ahead and drink your potion. It's 2d4
Waste
plus
your
2d4
action
plus
on a
2.
potion.
So 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, no, hold on. Nice, just give me a second.
And this will be your action.
9.
You gain 9 back.
Okay, give me a second. Let me put that in. Okay, so as I finish drinking my potion, I take the vial away from my lips. I wipe my mouth and I sneer at the Hydra. And I call out to the Hydra, "Not today, motherfucker!" And I just turn and I'm gonna yeet myself towards the nearest door.
Okay. Question is, are you running across the bridge or are you going in the direction that Orbit is going?
If I'm looking at the map correctly, there's actually 2 doors that I could go to. There's one where I have to make a right corner.
Ignore those. Ignore this.
Uh-huh.
Ignore that.
But those are the 2 doors.
Ignore that.
Those are the 2 fucking doors.
Well, there's no doors there.
Map's just a reference. It's just a general idea of our surroundings. It's not actually.
This is not the actual map. This is just a basic and general idea as to what.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet essentially to the wall at the far end of this lane.
So you're going in the direction of where Norbit's going, right?
Yeah, I'm going 3 squares past Norbit.
5, 10, 15 feet?
No, over 1 more.
20 feet? Okay.
Yep.
Alright.
Question for the party. Do we actually want to fight this or not?
I'm up for fighting it. I'm not
No.
gonna.
I mean,
Rhaegar knows his battles, and Rhaegar knows.
Andoran is technically next on the initiative. He's going to do the same thing and make a full sprint for it.
Yeah, he's a pussy. He's gonna.
yeah, but
run
I
like hell.
can.
He's going to do a full dash action.
I can change him from being a pussy if we need
55,
to.
60. Yeah, he goes a full 60.
Holy shit! Never mind.
Yeah, his normal
He
speed.
Performed a dash action.
He performed a dash action. Like, he's a coward. He is not going to. He is going to leave you guys in the dust.
He fucking yeeted himself out
I
there.
could have used heroism on him and give him confidence to fight with us. That little shit.
Mouse,
You still
it is
can.
your turn.
I am going to ready my rifle right now. I'm going to line up at the necrotic head. Can I tell which one gave me necrotic?
Yes. You
I'm
can.
about to fucking just slaughter that STD infested.
Okay, sure.
Can I question what Norbit's resistant to and weak against? I'm not actually sure. I can't find it on the sheet.
Do what now?
What is Norbit weak to and resistant to?
Oh, what is his weakness and resistances?
Yeah, because I can't find it on the sheet anywhere. I'm just gonna put it in the personal traits.
You're not resistant or weak against anything, so it's just kind of
I
like.
thought he was weak against.
Question, Tony.
No.
If I
No.
go right there where you had blocked off that hallway with a bunch of blue smudges, how far is that actually from the Hydra?
So roughly about.
I'm going to just say, do I
If you
know
go
the
to the
range of its
top of that
attacks?
hallway, if you go straight up, it'll be about roughly 80 to 100 feet.
Okay, can I, so it won't be able to hit me if I move back.
If you
Or
move
can
back,
it-
from what you can
Uh-huh.
tell on the chain, because you're the only one who actually seen it, he can go about maybe another 20 feet before the chain catches up. And
Right, because that's like that one room I was in, right? The water is like lower, so
yeah,
the-
this room, if you were to try to get in the water, you would have to swim. It's deep here.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, like, because I'm talking about as far as like the actual measurement. It's not like the normal squares like we're
No,
on. It's
no,
like that
this
one
room
where
is
I
a
was
lot
fighting the
bigger.
snake.
Yeah, it doesn't go back to
Yeah,
regular
so-
size until you get to right about where the next square over where Norbit is at.
All right, so if I take a shot, and I move back, it won't be able to hit me with its attacks.
No.
That's what you're saying.
No, if you move back one square, it won't be able to hit you.
Sweet. But I don't want to move back to where I can't hit it. I still want to.
Yeah, if you move back one square, you will be exactly the distance you need to shoot it, and it not be able to hit you right now. Yeah.
What y'all think about that strategy? Do any of y'all have range attacks?
I have a couple of spells, but apart from that, like, yeah. I mean, I have Firebolt and...
Sound good to you? Because I'm going to take my shot, fuck up one of them, and then I'm going to move back to where it can't hit me, and then I'm going to pop my second wind. to
Yeah,
use it for the
because
day.
so right now the distance. Okay, actually, I take that back because I forgot about me saying the 20 feet. So in order for you to be able to not get hit, make your shot now and then move 2 squares. So move like 1 square
Right.
past. North.
Yeah, that's where I was asking, right there where
Yeah,
you're
so,
actually showing. Well,
right-
that's why I was asking about the hallway with the blue.
Yeah, so right here, you can move right there and not get hit by the Hydra after he moves the 20 feet.
And that's with the knowledge of the 20 that I had rolled,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Sweet, guys. What do y'all think of that?
To be honest...
You still
I'm down
want to
for
run
trying
away, Rhaegar?
I'm down to try and fight it because I'm assuming it's protecting something valuable.
I
Why else would we
mean,
chained up?
Rhaegar took a fucking beat from that thing.
I took more damage than
Don't
you.
No, you
forget,
didn't.
I've also got Cure Wounds, so I can also heal you.
Yeah, Norbit is basically
Yeah.
a cleric too, so he can like heal you guys.
Yeah,
I can try
so
and tank.
you
I can
shouldn't
try
even
and
have to
tank and
worry.
heal.
There you go.
All right,
So
so
I
are
think
you
we
going to
got
shoot
this.
it? Are you going to
I
shoot it and then move? Or
I'm
what?
going to.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And
Sure.
then after I move, Norbit.
Don't, no, shoot it
your
first.
turn
Then
comes
shoot it
around.
first, then move.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do, but I'm just trying to make sure. Should I use my second wind or not?
That's up to you. If you use your second wind, that's you can only use it one time until you get a rest.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I was asking, trying to ask Norbit, but you're trying to make me jump my turn. I'll just go ahead and shoot.
Okay.
23.
That hits.
11 damage.
Okay. So
Then I move.
Yep. Give me a second. Okay. I'm writing down the hit point. Okay. So you manage to shoot your rifle at the head, and it takes off
Yeah.
a good chunk of it, like his jawline, but it doesn't take his head off.
Ew.
But now you can make your movement if you so wish.
Could you zoom out the map real quick? Because I'm zoomed in. I don't know if that's just me or if that's your doing. I'm not sure.
That better?
And yeah. And I moved to that square.
Yep.
Let's see. I guess I'm going to hold off since I'm gonna hold off on using my second wind right now until I really.
All right. So is that your turn?
And that is my turn.
Okay.
Well, hold on. Yeah. I'll just go and.
You could use your bonus action to drink a potion.
No, he'd have to use an action for his
action.
potion.
I have to. No, I have a bonus action where I can regain using it's a ability called Second Wind, and I can get a max of 13 health. But I have to roll a d10 to get.
Yeah.
But he can only do that once per short rest. So like, if he uses it, then he can't use it again.
So it's similar to my cure wounds. Wait, no cure wounds. So yeah, never mind.
All right, so Norbit, it's technically your turn. So, what do you do?
Can I do a fireball towards it?
You can. I think the range.
Are
What is the range?
Are you
of
close?
I have to
fireballs?
move
That's all I need to figure out. What's the range of fireballs?
120 feet.
Yeah,
I say he is.
You definitely are within range. Okay, I couldn't remember if it was 120 or 60. So yeah, you can definitely hit the Hydra.
Alright, so
Are you aiming for one of its heads, or are you aiming for a
Yes.
body shot? Okay.
like the
Which
Just
head
the
are you
chin?
aiming for?
Try to go for that one I already wounded, which was the necrotic
yeah,
one.
I'll go for the one that's already fucked.
Okay.
So for my thing, I've got a spell attack bonus. It's +5. Is that what I use for the thing?
Yeah, so whenever you cast a spell that's an attack spell like that, you always use your spell attack bonus. So
Okay,
where it
so-
says up at the top, it says your spell attack bonus, that's what you would do for your attack. So it'd be
yeah.
1d20 plus 5 for you.
23.
That hits. So your firebolt
Nice.
is 1d10.
Yes.
So roll 1d10. Each damage you do.
10.
Okay. You do a full 10.
Nice.
And does it get burn damage?
No. He does not.
Oh.
Well, you dealt fire damage anyway. If you deal fire damage in general, that's how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So if it
in
took
order
fire
for
damage
in
during
order
the
for you to
turn
be able to
before-
do that, you have to take its head off before you can do that. So, but you don't manage to take its head off, unfortunately. You do take another chunk of its head off, but
Wait, how much health did you say each head had?
No, it's not it. Okay, so think of their HP as a collective HP, but in order to
Right.
fully kill it, like completely 100% kill it, you have to remove its heads. You can't just go for body shots. Like body shots will
we didn't
do
go for
damage
body
to
shots.
it.
We went for headshots.
Yeah, you're going for headshots, so you're going the right way about it, but it's still going to regain HP on its next turn. So it's going to restore 10 hit points back when it goes back to its turn.
Wait, did we get rid of a head? Because it's only supposed to do that when its head regrows.
it only regrows a second head if you remove its head. So it regains HP, but it won't get a second head. It just gets
Right.
a certain amount of HP back. But
So
in
the way
this
we're gonna have to
case,
do-
That's the homebrew then.
yeah, that's the
Because
homebrew.
not a-
So
Okay,
it doesn't.
that's not
so
an actual.
so for you, thankfully for you, it doesn't regain the full 10 HP. It only regains 5 HP for dealing damage to its head. But it does regain a little bit of HP back if you do
But
not
did
remove
we
the
take
head.
the head off?
No.
Right,
It
so
doesn't.
the way
It
we're
doesn't
gonna
grow
have-
two heads.
The way we're gonna have to do this is you and Rhaegar are gonna have to initially cut the head off, or blow the head off, however you go about it. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do the cauterizing blow. So, what is the order that the attack goes in?
The Hydra is next. So
No,
it's
I mean like from first to last, so I can.
You're first, Hydra, then Rhaegar, then Andran, then the mouse. And mouse.
Right, so the way we're gonna have to go by is if we are gonna kill it is Rhaegar's gonna have to try and cut its head off. If he succeeds, good. If he doesn't, then you're gonna have to finish it off, and then I'm gonna have to cauterize it. And then it's not gonna have a chance to heal. If we go for it like we just did, it's gonna heal if we don't blow the head off
Yeah.
before I cauterize
So
it.
if you don't remove its head, but you take chunks of the head off, it's only going to regain 5 HP back. But it doesn't grow a second, like it doesn't split off into 2 heads like it would with its natural ability.
Yeah, so
But if you
we do
remove the
cut
head
it
and
off
don't
first.
cauterize it, it grows 2 more heads in its place, and then it restores 10 HP.
So let's say Rhaegar attacks one of the heads and does like half damage to one of the heads, let's say.
So if like Rhaegar does 10 damage and then Mouse does another 10, that's 20 damage, and then it goes back to your turn. You can use a firebolt to hit that decapitated head, and if you hit it, then it's basically like you auto crit. So it's just
That's what I was checking is could Mouse do 10 and then Rhaegar do 10?
So you can split the damage up and do 10 and 10, remove the head, you firebolt that decapitated head, and it basically just like you automatically hit, basically.
Yeah,
and you cauterize the head, and it won't grow two back.
I think we can do it.
But also keep in mind too that when you cauterize a head, it's basically like you're critting, but without damage. So it's like you're getting a free hit, essentially, in order to remove one of its heads out of the equation. Okay. Alright, so the Hydra's turn is next unless you want to make a movement. So what do you want to do?
Alright, so I'm the pinky purple dog. Where's Mouse?
He's right behind you.
Right, so Mouse is the green and then...
Yeah, so Mouse knows that by standing in the spot that he's at, the chain won't let the Hydra reach far enough to do his breath attack. And I also have to roll to see if I get the breath weapons back. So there's a potential that he might not get them back.
With my bonus action, I'm going to use Pigeon for a second.
Okay.
Oh, fuck no. The Hydra's not 5 feet within Pigeon, is it?
Wait, what?
The Hydra's not 5 feet away from
Pigeon,
is it?
No.
Alright, can I get Pigeon to help me, like, kind of set the blunt force of any attacks that come our way? It's not something I can do.
Like, wait, force block the attacks? So, like, you're using them as a shield, basically.
Yeah.
Don't you have a shield?
I do, but I meant, like, stood next to me, so it's blocking the Hydra from...
So, if you move off a Pigeon, you can leave Pigeon there, and he'll take the blunt of the attacks. But if you move into the square 5 feet away where Mouse is standing at, Mouse knows that the Hydra cannot hit him there. With the roll that he had.
What I will do is I will get off a Pigeon and move at the same position as Mouse.
Okay.
Because my Pigeon is immune to poison.
It does fire, and
it does different types of damage.
It does different types of fire. Well, it does different types of damage, and I'm assuming one of those is going to be poison. So.
Okay. All right. So that's your turn.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So the Hydra's turn is next. The Hydra will regain some hit points back and move the 20 feet, and then it can't move any further now. All right. So 20 feet is going to be right about here for you guys that can see it, but it moves 20 feet in the water, and I'm going to roll to see if I get my breath weapon back. I do not, so I can't even do anything this turn at all, so that's it.
Except heal the 5 points.
Where you at, Rhaegar?
I'm right here, baby.
All right,
I don't even see you on the map. You're so far away.
Rhaegar, it is your turn, technically.
I heard Tony snickering when he was saying that.
I'll get my own back on him.
I thought Rhaegar was meant to be the badass. He's the one that ran the furthest.
So,
fucking Rhaegar knows about a lost cause when he sees one.
He was only outran by Andoran.
Okay. All right, so Rhaegar, what do you do?
God damn it!
Come on, dude, do or die, man.
Do or die.
Let's blow this shit, man.
I suppose it's too much to ask if I can just take a fucking full sprint charge and jump off the end of the pathway, axe in hand, and just fucking swing it down on top of the Hydra's head.
That's probably more than you can actually
do. That you would have to do a full dash action in order to get to the Hydra, and even if you did that, you wouldn't be able to jump all the way down to where the Hydra's at.
Yeah, because if the water portion is actually, think of it like when you're going further down, it's actually a much larger scale.
Yeah, it's a larger scale than what you're
further
seeing.
down.
Have I got any weapons that I can throw at the?
You can throw your
Hydra?
hand axes.
You could throw
How many?
mouse.
How many? Do not give me ideas.
For
How many?
everyone.
How many hand axes have I got?
You technically have 2.
Okay, can I throw them one at a time?
You can throw 1 this turn.
Right. Okay.
If you had
So-
2, if you had 2 attacks, you could essentially throw both of them, but you don't have 2 attacks yet.
16.
16 does hit. Are you moving towards the Hydra? Because in order for you to throw it, you have to move closer.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, so I'm going to move you where you can throw it at and be able to hit it with a hand axe.
New enemy has spawned on the map.
New Hydra. Dun dun dun.
Hail Hydra.
But yeah, so you're going to move 5, 10. You're going to move
What,
back
this
your
Hydra
30.
X?
You're going to move your full 30 and then throw your hand axe. If it gets its
Okay.
breath weapon back, it will be able to hit you.
I get to be pigeon
1d6
before that, though.
plus 6 gives me 12.
You deal 12 damage to which head?
Body.
You're going to do a body?
No. Don't do body.
No.
Do a body.
Fuck off.
Wait, how much?
I'm gonna.
If he does the head, that.
If he does the head, won't it grow back?
No,
It,
because it only grows back on its turn.
it grows back on its turn. So it has to
Right,
go
so-
back all the way back to the Hydra's turn before it starts to regain
So
itself.
this is the way we're going to be able to kill it. Like,
So in order for you to
Okay, so if
in
you
order
deal
for
fire damage to it before that happens, but what if you
Yeah.
miss on your fire attack?
then it grows it back.
Exactly. I would just do a body shot. Just
body ain't gonna kill
weaken
it,
it.
though.
And just,
Why do a body shot?
yeah, because as long as its HP depletes to 0, we've killed it.
Does it? Tona?
I've already told you how to kill it.
Yeah, we can't kill it any other way than the head.
You can reduce its HP by
0.
doing body
Like any other
shots.
creature in the game.
You can do body shots and reduce its HP, but you cannot fully kill it until you remove its heads.
So we're good at taking steps.
Fuck it, I'm going for the head.
You kill it faster by removing its heads, but if you're going the slow route, the normal route, then you can do body shots and deal some damage and then remove its heads towards the end.
I'm going for the heads.
Okay, so which head are you going for?
Whichever one attacked me.
There's 2 of them.
Who will them take?
Whichever one actually did the damage. The fucking fire lightning one.
Okay, fire lightning. Okay, so you deal 12 damage to the fire lightning head. The axe does lodge into its head, and it's stuck there. Then I'm going to erase Andoran from your guys' maps, so you're not going to know what happens to him. But I am going to
hope
roll.
he dies.
I am going to do rolls for him to see what happens. So it's basically like encounter rolls for him. But you guys no longer know what happened to Andoran.
Hope he dies.
Okay. All right. So it is now Mouse's turn. Mouse, what do you do?
Can I take a shot from here?
You can.
Or do I need to get...
Oh, you
sweet.
can. You can take a shot from there. You're within range.
23's got to hit.
That definitely hits.
I'm going to shoot its... yeah, I'm going to take off the rest of the head. The one the necrotic one, I'm still attacking
Okay.
that one.
Sure.
So 13 to that one.
So that head is fully removed.
Wait, what?
So the one
I
that
did-
deals lightning and fire damage, that head is fully removed.
Wait, the lightning and fire? No, necrotic.
He hit the no. The one that Rhaegar hit is the fire
Not
and lightning
Rhaegar.
one. In
The
order
one
to
that I hit originally.
you hit the necrotic and the fire one, but remember it regained health. So if you hit that
Okay,
one,
I'm-
it's if you hit that one, it's not going to remove its head.
Well, I'm not asking to remove its head. That's the one I'm attacking. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, if you want to
I'm
attack
attacking
that
the
one,
one
that's
that
fine.
I've already been attacking. That's the one.
If you
want to
attack that one, that's fine, but it won't remove its head. It just deals damage.
That's not what I'm saying though. Like what I'm saying is like I'm attacking the one that I've already been attacking, which is the necrotic one, not the one that Rhaegar.
Okay, yeah, it won't remove its head then. You just deal 13 damage to the necrotic one. Okay,
just attacking.
Okay, all right. So you shoot the necrotic one.
Yes, the same one as before.
Yep. All right. So the necrotic one does take a chunk out of its head, but it doesn't remove the head. Then, do you do anything else with your turn?
So 21, it gained 5 health back, meaning it went back down.
It's going to regain 5 back again because you didn't remove its head.
16 plus another 13 is a total of 29 damage to one head.
Yeah, it still didn't remove its head.
Shit, it must have more than 20. Like, whoa.
No. You're not getting what I've been saying.
Yeah.
Okay. In order to remove a head, you have to do 20 damage in a turn to its head.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha.
But then it regains health if it has its head back. But if you remove its head and don't cauterize it, it gains more health than normal.
I got you now.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. End my turn. I'm not gonna move there or anything. I'm just gonna.
Okay. All right. So Norbit, it's your turn.
Yeah. The only thing I can realistically do, because there's no point in me attacking it like this, because neither heads are off. So
you can still do fire bolts at it if you want. Whittle its health down.
Potential damage.
Yeah, but it won't cauterize it if I take the head
I mean,
off.
Okay, so think about it this way. So essentially what you can do is you guys are doing it the slow route. So basically what's going to happen is that you guys can whittle its HP down to 1 HP, and then it will just stay at 1 HP and keep gaining 5 hit points back unless you just miss a whole bunch of times, and it regains a bunch of its health back. So you can whittle it down all the way down to 1 HP, and then it just keeps getting the 5 back, and then that's it. And then it just stays like between 6 and 1 until you cauterize its heads.
Right. Well, what I'll do is first of all, I'll make a movement and go to the same spot as Rhaegar.
Okay, so you're going to move up?
Yeah.
Okay, so just keep in mind that when you move there, if the Hydra gets its breath weapon back, it will be able to hit you.
I'm aware of that.
Okay.
I will use Firebolt.
Okay. Roll for your attack.
13.
13 actually misses.
Okay.
So you shoot your firebolt, it kind of just like it bends its head to where like it shoots in between a head or like its necks, and then it just bypasses them.
Is there any way of getting Pigeon to move within 5 feet?
You can use your bonus action to command Pigeon. Whatever you can do, you can command your Pigeon with your bonus action to do that.
Would a movement take up that bonus action for the Pigeon?
No. So think of your bonus action as like a full character. So like your Pigeon gets a movement, an attack, bonus act. No, well, not a bonus action because his bonus action is your bonus action. So it gets an action, a movement, a free action,
and a reaction. Yeah. So can I move Pigeon 5 feet within 5 feet of the Hydra?
Yeah.
And then
do you want him to fly, or do you want him to just
fly?
Okay.
And then can I get him to ready his reaction?
Yeah.
Which is deflect attack.
Okay.
And I will end it there because I can't do anything else.
Okay. All right. So the Hydra will regain 5 hit points back, and then it will roll to see if it gets its breath weapon back.
What did Norbit do? I had someone at the door.
Norbit went and tried to shoot it with a firebolt and missed, and then he moved his Pigeon within 5 feet and told his Pigeon to hold a reaction. I do not get my breath weapons back, so you guys are safe for the breath weapon, but one of the heads is going to bite at the Pigeon.
Yep.
I miss. So that's the Hydra's turn. Okay, so we go back to Rhaegar.
Okay.
You have one hand axe left. That's the last one you can throw.
You cannot always
Okay.
jump down and start attacking it like that as well.
See, I can't do 20 damage in a hit with that hand axe.
No, but you and Mouse can combine your damage, and it'll still class. So
Wait.
if you to attack the same head, it'll still follow through, and then I can cauterize it, and then it's only on its turn.
Yeah,
that
you
it'll
have to do a
actually gain.
total of...
So
So
you can
it's 20
split the
and
damage
20.
between the two of you to take out one head. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's either
nice,
you
pick
do
ahead.
you do a full 20 damage in one turn, or you split the damage between characters and then have Norbit cauterize the head and do it that way.
Alright, Mouse, pick ahead.
Well, you're attacking. You pick one, and I'll follow.
Okay, I wanna try and attack the necrotic.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and throw your hand
24
axe.
hits.
24 does hit. So roll your damage.
Jeez.
Good rolls today.
Well,
Well, yeah,
mostly.
you get a +8.
Yeah, he has a +8. I have a +7, so it's
I have a +5.
almost always guaranteed.
6 plus 6 gives me 9.
Okay. So you deal 9 damage to one of the necrotic head.
Mouse, you
Damn.
hit 11. But then
You're
again,
gonna-
Nah, I have to.
don't forget,
Oh,
we
man, I
also
gotta-
have the
You have to deal 11 damage in order for.
I have the pigeon as well, don't forget.
All right.
that's
So
fine.
Mouse, it is your turn. Are you gonna shoot it?
Yeah, I got a 20.
Okay. Yep, that hits. Roll your damage against the necrotic head.
15.
Yes, sir. That head is gone. So its head explodes. It's beheaded. And do you do anything else with your turn?
No, I'm just gonna.
Okay. Norbit, it's back up to you. So
I'm gonna firebolt
Okay.
necrotic.
all right.
Blowing up
So
head.
roll your attack to see if you. No, actually, no. I take that back. You don't roll for attack. So just cast firebolt.
Sorry, roll
No, hold up.
damage.
Let me reread this right quick. Just a
Yeah.
minute. Okay, no, you do have to roll to see if you hit. If you hit, it's automatically just like it's
19.
almost like crit damage. So just roll to see if you
19.
hit. If you hit,
19.
19. Yeah, okay, yeah. So you cauterize the head. All right. So that head is gone for good. And yep, that's it. Okay. All right. Cool.
I'm gonna win
So
my turn there.
So you automatically deal 10 damage to it.
I'm gonna leave Pigeon ready in his reaction, and I'm gonna end my turn there.
Okay. All right. So the Hydra is going to roll to see if he gets his breath weapons back. That time he does. He gets his breath weapons back. All right. So he is going to. He has 4
Pigeon
heads
good at
left. He's going to shoot 2 at the pigeon and 2 at Norbit.
It also gets disadvantage on the ones that it shoots at me.
That's a miss for the pigeon and a hit on the pigeon. So that's 2 on that one. So I'm gonna roll seed damage for the pigeon. The one head that hits is going to be fire and poison.
Poison doesn't affect Pigeon.
So the pigeon will take half damage from the poison. Or is it immune or resistant?
I will tell you.
If it's
condition
resistant, it
immune
takes
is-
half. If it's immune,
Yeah.
it takes nothing.
Immune it is. It says.
It says
condition
immune.
is
Okay, it
poison.
only takes the fire damage.
Yeah.
Takes 5 fire damage.
Alright.
Okay. Then I'm going to roll with disadvantage against you
Because of the reaction.
because of the reaction, and I'm going to try to hit you twice. That's an automatic miss for the first Hydra's heads. I'm not even gonna roll for the second roll. Nat 20 for that one, and then a night. Okay, so that the next one does
19
hit.
doesn't hit.
Huh?
19 doesn't.
Oh, you got your shield out. Yeah, that's right.
Yes,
yeah,
I never
yes.
put it away.
Wait, hold up. Your thing is exactly 20, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see how much.
I never put my shield away.
That you got lucky because that head does not get any bonuses. Like the rest of the heads get a bonus, but that one does not. So it has +0 to its attack. So you got lucky with that one. It was a straight 19. You got a straight up 19 for that one. So you got lucky. All right.
Yeah.
So that's the Hydra's turn. We go back to Rhaegar. Rhaegar, what do you do? You have no more hand axes. But you can't do long range attacks.
Yeah, I only threw one.
Threw two.
You throw two.
Two. Sorry.
Gotta jump down.
I don't
I'll
want to
jump
do
down
that.
with you afterwards on my turn.
I don't know if I want to do that.
If you jump down from your current location, you're going to take a little bit of fall damage, but not a lot.
I've always got cure wounds. I can always
Like
heal.
it's minute damage, like extremely minute damage.
Plus, you'll be landing in water.
Well, he's enraged right now, so the damage normally that from the distance that he's at would be 1d4, but he has his rage up, so he's going to take half regardless.
Plus, I don't think it's bite attacks, as long as it doesn't hit you with a breath attack. It's bite attacks. I don't think they deal a lot of damage to you because you're raged.
No.
I think you gain resistance. Is it resistance or immunity?
He gains resistance,
while
so
enraged?
he takes half damage from everything except psychic damage.
Ah, right, yeah.
I'm gonna have to go down there, aren't I?
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much your only
All right.
option if you
So,
attack.
are you going to move your full 30?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. So
Wait. You can throw anything, right?
all he has is a great axe, and if he throws that, he has no weapons left.
He can take my short sword and throw it.
I mean, if he does that, he has to 5, 10. He has to use his full speed to run to you, grab your sword, and then run back, and then throw the sword.
Seems fine to me.
Is that what you want to do? You can either
Fine.
jump
Fine.
down and take like very minute fall damage and then just swing at him with your great axe, or you can run up to Mouse, grab his short sword, run back, and then
Or throw
the-
your great axe, or jump
Fuck
down there,
you.
grab
What do you want to do?
grab your little hatch.
Give me your fucking sword.
Okay, so you run to him, grab his sword.
I don't need it.
Mouse, mark that you no longer have your sword,
Will do.
and then Rhaegar, throw the sword. The only weapon that Mouse now has is the rifle.
Rifle.
So, here's how we're
What's
gonna do
going
it.
on over
You're going to roll with the stats of your attack normally, but you're going to roll damage as if you're throwing a sword. So roll your 1d20 plus 8 to see if you
I
hit.
did.
And you did. You got a what did you
He
get?
got a critical fail.
You got a not okay. So here's what happens. You throw the sword.
It's
The
your fucking
sword. The sword lodges into one of the pillars that the Hydra could stand on, and the sword shatters. It breaks. It's completely destroyed.
I blame
The
the
Hydra
sword.
laughs at you.
I blame the sword.
But that's
laughing
it. That's
at
your
you.
turn. You have no bonus, no other actions, no movement, no nothing. So that's your turn. Then I'm going to roll for Andran to see what happens to him.
Little bastard just
Okay.
fucking dies.
Okay. All right. So Mouse, it's your turn.
I blame the sword. Fucking
Mouse, if you hit well, I will get the pigeon to attack
know.
and potentially take a head off. But you've got to hit really well.
Yeah. I'm gonna attack the fire, lightning one.
Fire, lightning. Okay.
Yeah, because those are the two we've been focusing on lately. So we'll
Okay.
try to take that one.
So we leave the poison one for last. Just
Oh, let's just hope I don't roll a nat one, because there's that nat one right there that just snuck.
Mm,
I'll just see if you hit.
I got a 9. I know that didn't hit. I got a rolled a 2.
You missed.
What?
Yeah, you missed. All right. So you take a shot, and it does the same thing that it did with Norbit. It kind of just like moves its head, its neck, to where the shot goes in between their necks again, and you just completely bypass it.
Miss. Yeah.
All right. So
that's crazy though. Go.
You still have a movement and a bonus action. So do you want to do anything with your movement or bonus action?
No, I'm gonna hold off on those until I really need them.
Sure.
I mean, I'm fine where I'm at.
Okay. Norbit, it's back up to you. So what do you do?
So if with a reaction, if I do another thing,
now that it's back up to your turn, you kind of lose your reaction. So like,
I've got to redo that.
So basically, you have to reinstate that you're holding a reaction.
Alright, just for this turn, I'm gonna leave the reaction off. I'm gonna tell Pigeon to do. No, actually, no. I'm gonna
hold it. Hold it. Yeah.
I
hold
because no,
Pigeon's attack.
I was gonna repair Pigeon, so he had more health. But I'll just leave it for now.
You have to be able to. You would have to be able to touch.
No,
Pigeon.
he has a thing called repair. He can do it.
Okay, yeah, I got you. Okay, yeah, never mind. I thought you were talking about your other thing. Okay, yeah.
No. I'm gonna leave that off for Pigeon for now. He's just gonna hold the reaction because I'm hoping the Hydra can't hit him for 15.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be so if it does. So he's gonna hold the reaction, and I'm going to. If I use jump to get down, would that still deal me damage?
Yes.
Because doesn't that?
However, what you can do is if you want to cast jump, instead of jumping in the water, you would be able to jump to the next section of the pillar. So like you can jump between sections.
No, that doesn't matter. I was just thinking in case Rhaegar has to jump down, I can kind of help defend. But actually, wait, give me 1 second to read this. Yeah. So. On the map we've got up, those ladders on the pillars, are they there on the pillars where
the pillars are at, there are ladders on each of them. And a matter of fact, it's actually kind of suspicious that there are ladders in this room to begin with. And again, it's kind of weird that this Hydra is chained up, so like you really don't have a firm grasp of why this Hydra is being chained and why this room is the way it is.
Alright, you know what? I've got a plan then. I'm gonna jump down. I'll take the little bit of fall damage I'll get.
Okay, so you're gonna jump down.
Yep.
Okay, so you're gonna take 3 points of fall damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's fine. And then I am going to. Can I still move?
Yeah, so you can move 25 feet and you'll be right in front of the Hydra.
Right, I'm going to move next to Pigeon.
Okay, so you're going to move right next to him? Okay, so
yeah.
Alright, so still have 5 feet of movement left.
Yeah. I'm just going to end it there.
You're not going to attack or anything?
No, because I'm going. My thought process is what I'm going to let Mouse and Rhaegar know this for is. Rhaegar, if you stay behind me, I still have a spell called Shield, where I'm basically going to be taking the full brunt of the damage at this point. I'm just going to be tanking.
Okay, so...
Tanking Carterize.
So then say that you're going to hold a reaction just so that you can be able to do something if something were to happen.
Yeah, I'll do that then, yeah.
Okay, alright. So the Hydra is back up again. It's going to regain some hit points. Okay. I'm going to roll to see if I get my breath weapons back. I definitely do not. So it's going to take a bite attack against Orbit. So do you want to use a reaction?
Not this time, no.
Okay. I definitely miss with that attack.
Figured.
That is a definite miss for that attack. That one does hit. That was a 21 to hit. So that one is going to hit. And the last one missed. So you are going to take the fire and lightning one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you're not resistant or immune to any of them, so you're going to take the full blunt of damage.
Yep.
So 9 fire damage.
course it'd be an awkward number. Alright.
And lightning is 8 lightning damage.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So that was the Hydra's turn. It can't move or do anything else. So we are now back up to Rhaegar. Rhaegar. You no longer have any throwing objects, period.
You gotta throw that out there.
The only thing
you no longer have throwable items.
I do. I've got my great axe. I'm just choosing not to throw it.
I would highly advise that you not do that. So yes,
You could always like tie a rope to something and rappel down.
Real quick, did you roll those with the damage?
the most damage that Rhaegar can take on fall damage because he's in rage is 2 damage.
Toner.
Yeah.
My pigeon was still holding its reaction, so I should have had disadvantage on those. I should have had disadvantage on those.
Okay, let me re-roll.
No, it's fine. I'm just reminding you.
Okay, alright, so...
for next time, I'll take the damage for now and it'll be fine.
Okay, gotcha. Alright. So, Rhaegar, again, the most you can take for the fall damage because you're in rage still, you can take at most 2 damage.
Got this, man. Think of a potion that you suckled your lips to.
Can I throw a suggestion, Rhaegar?
Crazy idea.
Okay.
Well,
Has Mouse got any bladed weapons on him at all?
You threw the only bladed
already
weapon that he
threw.
has.
Can he use
I
his
do.
claws?
Let me look. Let me. You can't throw me. That's a form of. That's an evil intent because you're throwing me towards a monstrosity.
you gotta jump down or run away there.
Yeah. You throw me at that. That's gonna be a sign of evil.
Yeah, it's like you're changing your alignment by doing that.
And I will attack you and I will fight you.
I was gonna throw you so he landed on its back and you could just like fucking claw its eyes out.
I highly doubt that would happen. It has 4 heads.
Okay, so if Mouse consented to it, then you could do it without complications, but you would have to roll really high for you to be able to do that. And I'm talking like a minimum of DC 20. And that's assuming that you can manage to get that far. Then Mouse would then have to do like a dexterity check just to see if he could actually manage to like stay on the Hydra.
I don't feel like playing rodeo today, guys.
Alright, so what do you want to do? So you can...
There's only one thing I can do, isn't there?
Well, you could always run away.
Tried that. Didn't make it far.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'm gonna jump down.
Okay.
Got this, man. We're over here purging you, man.
You take 2 damage.
Yay.
Okay, so you take the 2 damage.
Good.
You can run right next to Norbit and the pigeon.
Run behind us. Don't go,
go
behind them.
Yeah, so right where they're at, you can run right up to them, or you can run anywhere behind them. Like if you run behind them, you can't hit the Hydra.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go behind them.
Okay.
Tony, question.
Yep.
Could he hit
Before he goes
hit
down, can I use? Before he goes down, can I use a bonus action to toss him something? I know I have to ready that shit, but I was gonna ask if I could toss him a potion since he did.
Had you readied an action, you could do that. But you didn't ready an action, so yeah, you can't do that.
It's all good. It's all good. I'll just run up there and toss it down to him. Hopefully he catches it.
Since I readied an action, can I drink a potion?
Actually, yes, because you didn't use any of your actions or whatever.
You could.
So you can use your reaction to drink a potion. So if you're going to do that, roll 2d4 plus 2. And
that or heal. Do you have an AoE heal spell, or is it just...
Well, he does have heal spells. He could do that as well if he wanted to.
He could do an AoE.
That's up to you. Do you want to use a spell slot and cast Cure Wounds, or do you want to use a potion?
No, I'm just going to drink a potion. So
Alright, 2d4 plus 2 for the potion then. See how much you get back.
10.
Okay, you get 10 hit points back.
My fucking potion rolls are on point today.
Alright, so that was your reaction.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rhaegar, you cannot hit the Hydra from where you're standing at, but you are there. You still can move if you want, or you can stay right where you're at.
I'm
gonna stay where I am.
Okay. All right.
Wait,
So
you didn't use an action? You can ready it, right?
he can ready an action if he wants.
You can ready an action. You can, just in case. That way you've already got it there in case you need it.
I mean, I'm
then
sitting
before
at
your
30
turn.
health. I'm sitting at 30 hit points. I think I'm fine in the moment.
Okay.
Well, I think if the creature goes to attack you, he can react to that, right?
Yeah, he would be able to react to the attack. So yes.
And you would be able to hit it back. Because they would have to be getting in range to hit you, and then that would be making it in range for you to hit it.
Right.
So your
the
ready
only
action would allow you
exception to that is if I get my breath weapons back. If I get my breath weapons
that's
back,
true,
then
yeah.
you can't do that. But if he doesn't get them back and he tries to bite you, then you can use your reaction to attack back at him because he gets within range.
Okay, ready in action then.
Okay, beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna roll for Andoran to see what happens to him.
That little fucking turd, man.
Okay.
That's fucked.
Got it. All right, so we're good on that. All right, so Mouse, it is your turn.
Gonna take a shot. Which one is which one are we still focusing on? That one fire lightning one, right?
There's
Please
four.
do.
There's still 4 heads left. The one that you've been focusing on is fire and lightning right now.
Please fuck it.
Is that the one we should focus on? Is there a different
Yes.
one?
You
y'all
know
want me to
that
focus
there's
on?
fire. You know there's fire and lightning, fire and poison, and you killed off fire and necrotic. You don't know what the other 2 are yet.
I'm not worried about the poison one. Pigeon takes 0 damage from that, so...
Yeah, but like, what about everybody else as far as poison?
Well, I'm tanking at the minute, so I will be willing to take that damage.
Okay.
Yeah. So the way
Rhaegar's
that
behind
because
me.
of where Norbit and the Pigeon are at, the Hydra is
Yeah,
more or less
so-
going to try to attack the 2 of them unless he gets his breath weapon back.
Yeah.
Alright.
And I don't think he can hit you anyway from how far away.
Oh, no, he definitely cannot
No,
hit
he
Mouse
can't hit
from where
me.
he's at.
Yeah.
No, I'm long
So-
range.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit the fire lightning one.
Okay. All right. So roll to see if you hit. That hits.
16?
Yeah, that hits. 16 hits.
I think it's AC's 15.
Yeah, I'm thinking that. Yeah, I'm hoping for a full dice roll right here. 23. 16 as well.
That'll do. That'll do.
Okay. All right. So
And I will. How far is it from me to the edge of the to where he had jumped off? How far?
about, you can move 15 feet and it'll be right there at it.
So I could move 15 and then move 10 back, but the Hydra will still be able to hit me at that point.
Yeah.
right?
If you move even 5 feet, the
Okay.
Hydra will be able to hit you with a breath attack if he gets it back.
Right. Oh, no, I'll just wait then. Just in case, I'll wait. I'm good.
All right. So Norbit, it's back up to you.
Yes. Alright. So, I'm going to tell Pigeon to use, to attack.
Okay. All right. Just roll to see if he hits.
Come on, little Pidgey.
He
22.
does. So roll for damage.
1d8.
I swear to God, Norbert, you hit a 3, and I swear to God, I'll melt you down. I will make you into a sword.
6.
Yep. Okay.
The head's off.
The head is
Cauterize
off.
that thing.
The head
I'm-
is
I-
off. The Hydra does look like he's in really bad shape.
Mhm.
Oh, we all know how Rhaegar likes to hear that.
Yeah.
All right.
I am
So
going
the
to
head is
How
removed.
close? How close is it to death's door, Tony?
I'm
He's
going to murder all
he's
of you.
walking a little ways
Down the
past
street?
the open gated door.
He's on the sidewalk.
He's on
right
the
before he
sidewalk.
gets to the
He's
fence.
on the sidewalk, looking over the fence and looking at how beautiful the green grass is looking today.
I'm gonna
it's quite
start
nice.
drinking, and I'm gonna keep drinking until you guys shut the fuck up. So if you want a drunk player, keep on going.
All right,
He
so
might not, at least if you're drunk, you might not run away at first sight of a creature.
that's also true.
Then
Norbit,
again, I might actually try to melt you down into a sword. You never know.
Hey, I'd be a good talking sword.
Just don't try to throw it.
all right, Norbit, it's still your turn. You've
Yep.
used your bonus action to command Pigeon, so you
Yep.
can cauterize the head
fire,
now.
I'm gonna fireball the shit out of it.
Okay. All right, so you roll to see if you hit first, and if you hit, it's an automatic
20.
10 damage.
20.
20? Yeah, it's an automatic 10 damage.
Can I
The
also ready a reaction?
the Hydra is now standing on the porch, looking at the door, getting ready to knock.
Well,
can I?
looks like I'm drinking.
Can I also ready a reaction? Not react. Well, yeah, ready it.
No, you've already used an
whatever it is.
action, so once you use an action, you can't really ready anything.
I'll let you guys choose vodka or rum.
Rum.
It's good. Are you gonna try to suck my dick? And how close is it to death's door? The two main that we've come up with for this series.
Yeah.
Uh,
I guess I can't do anything else, then I'm gonna sit
Alright.
here and get fucked.
Okay, the Hydra is going to regain some hit points back, so...
Why?
What's so great though is they both revolve around an action performed by Rhaegar.
Alright, so 3 of the heads are going to try to hit Norbit.
Fucking bastards.
Damn it, man! That's what we have. What?
That one
there's 3
misses.
left. So
That one hits.
Yes, Haqsaw, there's
And that
three,
one
there's
misses.
3 left. That means 3 attacks. That's how mad.
Alright, so...
well, he said the way he said it, he made it sound like there was like more because like 3 of the heads.
There's three out of the 5 heads, so...
How many hit me? That's all I want to know.
The poison one's the one that hits you. So it's actually the least amount of damage you can take. So
I could
just
fucking hope so.
you
He's
take
immune.
3 damage from the
I know what
fire.
pigeon is.
You take 3 from the fire, and
No, his pigeon's immune to the.
Pigeon is immune
resistant.
to the poison, but it's attacking you. You take 3 from the fire and 3 again from poison, so you take 6 damage total.
Yep.
Okay.
And then there's gonna be poison ticking though.
Okay. And then that is back up to Rhaegar.
You got this.
I
Okay.
best get a good reward out of the end of this fucking thing.
So
I already have a
Okay.
plan for what I want as my reward.
It's head.
He's gonna try to put it on his shoulders or his kneecaps.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and turn the Hydra head into like some sort of like. No, I want to turn it into like a casing for my helmet.
a hell, yeah, okay.
Wait, I'm gonna look up something real quick. Is it okay, Tony, if I look up to see if there's like any valuable pieces that we can get off of a Hydra? Can I look that up?
You can
Okay.
look that up, but it's not going to be guaranteed that that's what you find.
Right. I just want to see it.
Sure. All right. So,
Right,
Rhaegar,
Fuck
it
it.
is your turn. So you can move like 10 feet, and you'll be able to hit it.
Fuck it, go for it.
Sure. Okay. So you're standing right next to Norbit and Pigeon now.
19.
It does hit, good sir.
Oh,
Roll 1d. I believe it's a d6. It's a d12. Oh.
Yeah, your great axe does more damage than your.
Plus 6 gives me 18, motherfucker.
Sure. It is now at the point to where it's at 1 HP. So,
it's licking death's door now.
it's like it's literally got its nose.
knocking.
It's got its nose pressed up against the door, and it's looking through the opposite end of the eye hole to see if anybody's home.
Knocking on heaven's door.
Okay, so remember though from what I told you, the way that this encounter works for the Hydra, because it's most of what Haqsaw did see is still the same, but it's partially homebrewed as well to make it slightly easier for you guys to deal with. But it's at 1 HP. It cannot go below 1 HP until you remove the rest of its heads. Okay?
Well, hold on a second. What head did I just attack?
That's up to you. You can attack any of the 3 heads if you...
What ones are still there?
There is the 2 that are unknown to you because they haven't hit you yet, and then there's the fire and poison one.
Leave the fire and poison because that's the weakest, he said.
Fuck that. Fire and poison.
Fire and poison doesn't do damage to pigeons.
Alright, so you almost decapitate the fire and poison's head, but it's still there. But now we go back up to Mouse. Mouse, it is your turn.
I'm a barbarian, Norbert. It doesn't mean I'm gonna do everything the way it's supposed to be done.
Alright, Mouse, it's your turn. What do you do?
Going to attack. Which one did you attack? One of the heads?
Fire and poison?
Yeah, the fire and poison one. So the way this is going to work is that as long as you can hit it, then you basically have enough bonus damage alone to take the rest of its head off. So if you hit that head, you can take it out. Otherwise, the way you're going to have to do it now that it's at the 1 HP mark is you have to deal
all the heads.
You have to deal exactly 20 damage or more to a head to remove it.
So now we just have to finish the job, is what you're saying.
Basically, yeah, you have to finish the job. So remove its head.
But what I'm asking though is the head that he attacked. Did he take it off, or is it?
No,
is it just
if you hit that head, then you already do enough bonus damage without having to roll.
Okay, that's what I was at. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna attack that one that's.
All right, see if you hit.
Oh, I got an 11.
No, you don't hit it. Okay, so
I missed.
Yeah, you missed the shot. All right. So we go back up to Norbit. Norbit, it is your turn. So you can attempt to do the same thing
My
and then
second shot in
cauterize
the fight that I've lost, that I've missed.
I have 2 options because I'm only at 14 health right now. I can either just tank it this time round, or I can potentially take this head off and then hope the next 2 don't fucking do it.
Yeah, so remember I have to roll to see if I get my breath weapons back. So there is the chance that I can only make 1 bite attack.
Yeah, I know.
Definitely,
Suck it up, dude.
take that head off. Take it. Just go ahead and lower the amount of damage you possibly can take. Plus, Rhaegar is there if he needs to get you up, and hopefully I don't miss the next shot.
Alright, I know what I'm gonna do. Alright. I'm gonna get Pigeon to attack.
Okay.
The same head.
Sure. So just roll to see if you hit. If you hit, it's automatically off. Don't even roll damage.
11.
No, it does not hit. So.
Alright, well then what I'm doing. Yep. Or what I know exactly what I'm doing then.
Okay.
I'm gonna ready my reaction, which will be shield spell.
Okay.
To let you know.
Okay. So it goes back up to its turn. It regains some hit points. It is now at 6 health. So it kind of was looking into the peephole, and then it decided that it didn't see anything, so it's kind of backing away a little bit and it's thinking about knocking on the door, but it hasn't quite decided to knock on the door yet.
It's like a creepy.
But I'm going to roll to see if I get my breath weapons back. I do not get my breath weapons back, so I'm going to make a bite attack against Rhaegar this time.
Hail Satan.
Hey,
the bite attack misses. The bite attack does miss.
Oh, he missed.
All right, so we are back
Rhaegar,
up.
Since you called dibs on the head, or one of the heads, or all the heads, I don't know which head. I call dibs on the heart.
On the what?
The other heads.
On the heart.
Yeah, sure, go for it. You can
Alright,
steal
so
its heart, baby.
Rhaegar, it is your turn again, so you can go and take a swing at it again.
19.
19 does hit.
11.
Okay. It's back down to 1 HP. Okay. And the head is almost off. Alright. Do you do anything else with your turn?
Just so I get a sense of in-world action, how long has transpired since we started?
You have about half an hour before your rage goes away.
Okay. Fucking hold on a minute.
Let me make sure that that's right. 'cause-
Hold on a minute.
No. I take that back. Nope, I take that back. I thought it was an hour that it lasts. It's a minute. So I'm going to allow you to have your rage for this turn, but starting on your next turn, your rage is no longer there.
So does that mean
I thought it was an hour.
Does that mean I get to roll damage again?
No. So okay,
It's disadvantage, isn't it?
that's on strength checks and saves.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only way that you get advantage. You don't get advantage on attack roll. But you can use it 3 times. So what will happen is that on your turn, you will no longer be enraged. But if you want to go back into being enraged, you can do it again, and you'll be down to 1 more time before that will be the last time you can do it. But it will last a full minute. So I thought it was an hour and wasn't thinking about it. I just looked at it, and it's only a minute. So I gave you extra time and didn't look it up. So you got extra rage basically.
I guess that there is absolutely no hope in fucking hell that I can use speak with animals.
Technically, you can, but you. Okay, so. All right, so the way that no, because you used the spell slot for the rat.
10 minutes ago.
Yeah, but you have to do a short rest, or you have to do a long rest in order to gain your spell slot back.
Okay.
Yeah, so in order for you to get that spell slot back to be able to use it, then you have to do a long rest.
Okay. I guess I'm done.
Alright, so Mouse, it's your turn. So he attacked the fire and poison one.
Hit it
How
for
much
9,
damage?
baby. I did
9?
11.
Oh, okay.
No, I did
Gotcha.
11. You need to do 9.
11. I need to do 9. Okay. Sorry, I was reading. I was like, 16.
Okay, that hits.
Come on, buddy.
22.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Alright, so that head is decapitated. And I'm also going, because you did that much damage, I'm also going to say that you dealt enough damage to also take out a good part of another head. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So if Norbit does it right, he could take out 2 heads.
So does the rest of the damage go towards that head? Is that what you're saying? So 9.
Yeah. So it's kind of like you're doing
20.
cleave damage. I'm giving you cleave damage. Yeah.
I mean, it is piercing, so maybe the head was behind it or something.
So here's how that will work. If Norbit takes out that other head, then he can only cauterize one of them. And the other one will grow back if he takes out that head as well. So it'll grow back 2 heads and regain 10 hit points back. But he can take out 2 of the heads if you...
Yeah, I'm probably just going to try and cauterize the one and leave the other.
Let me see what spells you have, because I think you have another fire spell.
Not that I know of, no. I think I've only got Firebolt.
There's Firebolt. Oh, yeah, you only got the one. Yep. Okay. So, yeah, I would advise only taking out the one, cauterizing the one.
Is it my turn?
It is your turn, so I would cauterize the one head and have Pigeon hold a reaction.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and cauterize the one head.
Roll to see if you hit it, and if you do, you miss. So it's going to regain 10 hit points back on its turn and grow 2 more heads.
Do they span from the same neck?
Yes.
So if we take the neck out,
okay,
2 birds, 1 stone. I'm going to get Pigeon to hold a reaction.
Okay. All right. So on its turn, it regains 10 back. It's back up to 11 hit points. The 2 heads pop out, and 2 of them are going to attack Rhaegar, and the other 2 are going to attack Norbit.
Don't forget disadvantage on
I do have disadvantage on the 2 against you, Norbit.
Actually, hold up. disadvantage on the attack roll of one creature it can see within 5 feet of it, provided the attack roll is against other creature than the defender. So does that apply to all of the creatures or just one? It doesn't specify.
Let me read Steel Defender.
Yeah, deflect attack. It just says like provided the attack roll is against a creature other than the defender. There's no specification.
Against one creature, it can. The defender imposes disadvantage on an attack roll of one creature it can see that is within 5 feet of it, provided the attack roll is against a creature other than the defender. Yeah, so I have disadvantage on you and on Rhaegar.
Rhaegar, yeah, alright.
Okay, so I'm going to roll for Rhaegar first to see if I hit. That's an automatic miss. That's an automatic miss. Now, Norbit. That's definitely a miss. That is definitely a miss. Okay. Alright. So, all 4 heads miss you guys. Roll perception checks for Norbit and Rhaegar. Mouse, you're too far back to see this, so just the 2 of you. Norbit and Rhaegar, roll perception.
16, motherfucker.
Okay.
Wait, if I roll high enough, could it just,
11.
You would have to. Okay, if you can roll higher than a 16, then I will give you the information.
I got an 11.
Okay, you didn't roll high enough.
You said perception, right?
Yeah, perception. You have to roll. I'm going to say DC 18.
I got an 11.
Yeah, you're not going to see it anyway.
My rolls are.
All right, so Rhaegar, you noticed that when the 2 heads that popped out attacked with the breath weapon, that instead of it being like the 2 different elements, the elements split. So like one attacks with fire and the other attacks with lightning.
Lightning?
Wait, I couldn't see that.
I thought it was the fire and poison one.
Or fire and poison. Yeah, I'm sorry. Fire and poison.
God damn it, Norbit.
Yeah, so fire and poison.
Dun, dun, dun.
So one of them spit out poison at you, like a poison like goo at you, and the other one just shot out like fire at you. But yeah. So anyway, but you noticed that. All right. That was the Hydra's turn. Now we go back up to Rhaegar. Rhaegar, what do you do?
I want to attack the firehead.
Okay.
20.
Okay, that hits.
Oh, it's nice. It is, yeah. That's not
8.
a nice.
Okay.
This is a nice.
You almost cleave its head off.
HP also halves.
Mouse.
Oh man, if I miss, I'm gonna be so upset because I've been doing so good today. I've only missed twice, so I feel like I won't.
If you miss, I'm gonna be upset.
I will be upset.
Well,
I'll be upset.
roll to
over
see
here.
if you hit.
You're the marksman.
Roll to see.
It's
if
my
you...
turn.
Yeah,
it's my turn now.
Yeah, it's your turn.
You're the marksman, Mouse.
All right.
If you
your
hit
positive energy my way, I'm sucking it all in.
If
like
you
a
hit,
glove
then
machine.
you automatically decapitate that head.
17.
Okay. Automatically decapitate the head that was for fire.
Nice.
Okay. Do you do anything else with your turn?
How many heads are left? So
Technically, there's 3. One of them deals the poison damage, and the other 2 you don't know what they do yet. Because for whatever reason, those 2 heads cannot hit you.
I'm really scared about those heads. I don't know why, but I'm really scared about those heads. Okay. Just a question. How many heads have exploded so far?
There's 5 heads total. Technically, 3 have exploded, but one of them grew back.
So,
No,
like,
I think
I'm asking, just actually exploded, like really exploded.
2 of them, 2 of them are fully decapitated.
I think he means
it's the exploded, like
game terms.
Are the heads still intact?
Yes, the heads are still intact. Yes, the heads are still intact.
All of them? Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out. Because you said one of them exploded when I had shot one of them. That's what I was like.
Yeah, so One of the heads that got decapitated is still intact, but then one of them has exploded. So it's like that head is no longer there. It doesn't exist.
Sweet. All right. Just want to make sure I'm not fucking up Rhaegar's plans down there to grab one of the...
There is one head that has not been damaged.
All right, I end my turn.
Okay. All right, so Norbit, it's back up to you. What do you do?
Yes. I'm going to try and cauterize the one that is...
All right, so just roll to see if you hit with your firebolt.
Oh, come on, be kind. 23.
All right, it is fully cauterized, so it will not grow any more heads.
And Pigeon can re-ready his reaction.
All right, so it's going to regain some hit points back. It's back up to 6 health. 2 of the heads are going to attack Norbit, and one of them is going to attack Rhaegar. And I have disadvantage. That one misses. Rhaegar, you don't get hit. One of the heads misses you, Norbit. The other head also misses you, so none of them deal damage to you. Okay. I keep getting my breath weapons back, and I can't use them.
That's not true. We felt the pain of your motherfucking breath weapons.
Yeah. And I could have even got some of that back, but I allowed it.
Sure.
That's true.
Sure. Okay. Anyway.
Like we're lying. Sure.
Rhaegar.
Yeah, I'm gonna delete that into editing so that never really happened.
Rhaegar, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna swing for the poison head.
Okay.
Question.
You miss.
I'm fucked.
Yeah. All right. What's the question for? Do you want to go back into rage, or do you want to hold off on that?
Hold off.
Okay. All right. So that's your turn. Mouse, it's technically your turn, but what was your question?
Oh no, I was gonna ask about the hatches. Like I remember, I think one of them was in the head of one of them that we've already shot off, and I was just gonna say like he should try to get those back. That way he's got them. Those 2.
You'll be able to try to get them after finish killing this.
Not my sword.
Yeah, the sword is gone. The sword is completely. All right, so Mouse, it is your turn. So what do you do?
I'm gonna take a shot at. Whoa, fuck! You said 2 of them are. They haven't really done anything, right?
2 of them have not been able to hit at all.
All right, I'm gonna attack one of them.
Okay.
I'm not sure which one though, because I don't know like how to target that. 'Cause I don't know which. Like, I guess is it like the far right side, far left side?
It's.
How do I?
From your point of view, it's the 2 on the left. There's 2 on the left and 1 on the far right.
Okay, let me hit one of the 2 on the left, the 2 regular ones that haven't regrown.
Okay.
Yeah, 18.
18 hits.
Alright, we'll do the one closest to the middle since there's 2 on the left, right?
There's 2 on the far left, so it's like the ones in the middle the ones you got rid of.
Yeah, I'm saying like the one closest to the middle of those 2 on the left. That's the one.
All right.
I'm just that way we know. That way you know which one I'm actually dealing damage to, and we don't confuse later. 16.
Okay. All right. Back down to 1 HP again, and the head is almost gone. It's almost decapitated. Norbit, back up to you. It is back up to you.
Use your reaction first before your turn start.
What in that class's action?
I mean, your pigeon is the one that reacts. It has held the reaction, right?
Yeah.
So can it use that to attack, and then it gets pretty much if it doesn't hit that turn?
No, it's all the skill defender. The only reaction it can do is the deflect attack.
It's okay. So it's an ability. I thought he was just holding.
Yeah. So no.
Now I understand.
It has an ability that is its only reaction that allows it to where that I get disadvantage on attacks.
Okay. I wasn't sure because I remember him saying I'm going to hold a reaction.
Yeah. So when Pigeon
yeah,
holds
I got you.
when Pigeon holds a reaction, it's basically him saying I'm going to hold the reflect ability, so I get disadvantage on attacks.
Yeah,
I got you. Okay. I was a little. I was just.
Oh, good. I'm gonna get Pigeon to attack. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna try and go for the same head mouse dead.
Go Pidgeotto!
Okay, sure.
13 hit.
13 does not hit.
I want to punch this pigeon so.
That's called animal abuse.
It's not an animal, it's a robot.
It's a robot.
I built it with my own.
All right, so
I do believe that's the sentence that occurred for Terminator and iRobot. What's another one? Ex Machina.
I built it. I'll take it apart. All right. So
yeah, Ex Machina was like that too. He built her as well, and then she ended up killing.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna hold a reaction. By reaction, I mean hold my shield spell in case I get.
Okay. All right. The Hydra regains some hit points back. I do not get disadvantage this turn. Nope. So two of them are going to attack Norbit, and one of them will attack Rhaegar.
Why are you not attacking Mouse?
Because I can't hit Mouse.
I'm way too far away. I got a lot of range on my rifle. Like, no joke.
I can't even move anywhere past where you guys are at. So you guys are the only people I can hit.
The Hydra is chained up. It can't move anywhere. So I am at a perfect position out of range of fire for it, and I have a ranged weapon.
If Mouse were to move forward at all, I could hit him, but I can't hit him because he's too far out of range.
And technically, I could also do the same, but I'm panicking.
Alright, so I'm going to roll.
If you want, I can give you a potion if you're hurt. I mean, if you need some healing, I'll toss you some down.
I got like a perfect count.
Does a 19 hit you, Rhaegar?
Fucking bet your dick it does.
Okay. This one is just fire damage, and the fire damage is it's not as much as it was before the split, so it's going to be 3 damage.
Okay.
Then for Norbit, I'm going to see if I hit you. You've got your shield up, and are you going to cast shield?
That is my reaction.
Cast shield?
Yeah, fuck it. I'm not risking it this time, yeah.
Okay, let me see about shield.
+5 to my AC. And I take no damage from attacks. You take no damage from magic missile. If that makes sense.
Magic missile is a specific spell.
Right? Yeah, no. But I do get.
All right, so you are at 25. So in order for me to hit, I have to roll for the 2 heads that are still left. I have to roll a 19 for one and a 20 for the other. I have to crit on one and then 19. That one's a definite miss, and that's a definite miss. Alright, so I can't hit you at all. Alright.
Good job, guys. Good job, team.
Okay,
great job down there.
That is Rhaegar's turn. Rhaegar, what do you do?
Bury my axe in his skull.
Which one?
That's a 20. Dirty 20.
Okay, alright.
A 20!
Roll your damage and then tell me which head you hit.
11 to the
fire.
Okay. All right, its head is fully decapitated.
It took 4 hours. Me, Tony. That was me that answered. That wasn't him.
Yeah. So hit.
Can I attack the one of the element that I don't know what the element is?
That's up to you. You attack whichever head you want to hit. If you attack if you attack the fire one, its head will be decapitated.
Fuck it, fire.
Okay, alright, its head is gone. Alright, Mouse.
I just want this over.
Mouse, what do you do?
Its head. Stop answering for other people.
I keep thinking it's me. It was kind of fun.
But you keep
I wasn't answering for you. I was suggesting it, and Tony took it as an answer. He just thought I sounded like you for some reason. I was suggesting it to you because I knew his health was only 10.
Now you're both echoing. Or at least one of you is echoing. It sounds like one person, and I can't. hit which one of you it is.
I wasn't actually answering for you. I was telling you, hey,
Yeah,
try to
so
go for that fire one because
it's more the
it had
lines
only
of
10 health.
There's an echo going on. Somebody's in. I don't know who. Anyway, all right. So, Mouse, it is your turn. One of the heads is decapitated, but you still can do whatever you.
Take another shot.
Remember, I can only cauterize one head.
Yeah, he
All
can.
right, I'll shoot the body then. I don't know.
Yeah, okay, if you shoot
I'll tell you what. I'll hold my action.
Yeah, hold.
How's that?
Hold a reaction. There you go. That'll work. Okay, so Norbit, it is your turn.
Firebolt.
Okay, see if you hit. If you hit, it automatically cauterizes.
You
miss.
To headbutt someone now.
You miss. Okay.
Yep, pigeon's holding a reaction.
So, the Hydra regains 10 hit points back, and the head that was cauterized splits into 2 more again. So 2 of them are going to attack Rhaegar, and 2 are going to attack Norbit. I'm going to say one of the split heads is going to attack each of you, so you'll get one that's the head that hasn't been hit yet, and then one that has been hit already and is already split. I can pretty much guarantee that the one that split will probably like 90% not hit you, Norbit, but I'm going to roll just to see anyway. Alright, so we're going to start with Norbit. That definitely misses for the smaller head. Then that's a miss for the other head. So Rhaegar, miss, and miss. Keep getting 4s on my... Like, I have to roll a 1d4 to see if I get my breath weapon back. And a 1 and a 2 is a no, and a 3 and a 4 is a yes. And I keep getting 4s. Anyway, Rhaegar, it's back up to you.
Same as before. Fucking swing that axe.
Sure.
17.
Okay. That hits.
11 again. Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
Do you hit the one that split before?
Yeah, why not?
You decapitate 2 heads.
Oh.
I'm
Okay.
gonna watch this now. If I cauterize it, is it gonna do both?
If you cauterize this one, it will do both.
Right, that's why I want that.
So technically, Tony, there's only 1 head remaining, right?
Now, there's still 2 heads that you have not hit yet. And then the one that you keep hitting and missing on one attack or cauterizing, it keeps splitting. But it gets weaker the more it splits. So in this case, that now that you've split it 3 times, the damage you have to deal is 5 damage to decapitate it. But there is cleave damage, so you dealt enough to deal 5 to each head and decapitate 2. But also, if Norbit tries to cauterize one of those heads, both of them will cauterize. Okay, so now it's Mouse's turn. Alright, Mouse, what do you do?
Before then, I use my saved action to reload.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack on my turn.
Sure.
Using my 10.
Yeah, you do
Missed,
not
I
hit.
know I did.
Do not hit. Alright. For Norbit.
I think we already know what I'm gonna do at this point, so...
Yes, sir.
24, finally!
Yeah, alright, so you cauterize both of those heads and they will not grow back again. You have 2 heads left. Those 2 heads, you don't know what they do yet because they have, for whatever reason, not been able to hit you.
So, Pigeon's gonna keep holding his reaction.
Okay, so I'll get disadvantage. Alright.
And is there any chance either me or Pigeon can do a perception check to see if we know what the other heads are?
You would have to roll really high, but you can do that if you would like.
I will.
Why would you have to roll really high?
Because for the fact that it hasn't been able to attack you, like it keeps missing.
Well, haven't we seen the breaths go past? Couldn't we?
That's also true. So yeah, okay, I'll lower the DC for that because you probably have seen it shoot out a couple. Oh, all right, I'll lower the DC for that.
Perception. Would it be perception or arcana? Because isn't it technically magic?
I would allow you to have either one.
All right, arcana it is. 15.
Okay. So you can get a general idea from the battle you've been having of using its breath attack. That one of them does fire and radiant, and the other one does fire and cold.
Alright, that's my turn ended then.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to roll to see if I get my breath weapon back. I do again. To attack with disadvantage. One for each of you. Miss for against Rhaegar. And I critically fail against Norbit. So here's what's going to happen. The one that critically fails is going to hit the other head and deal damage to it, and it's the radiant and fire one. Deal the most damage.
Shit, radiant.
It's going to deal the most damage. Going to do 2d6 fire and 2d12 or 1d12 radiant.
I'm glad that one's been missing.
Holy shit, man! I know. As soon as he said radiant, I'm like, ah, shit.
If that one crits on me, I'm dead.
8 damage with the fire.
Well, not necessarily. It's only if it actually.
Alright,
rolls
so
into
the
20.
other head is decapitated. It's completely gone.
Alright.
Wait, does the fire using the fire attack too? Does that cauterize it on its own?
No, because the radiant damage is what basically took its head off.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was fire too, though.
The fire hit first, and then the radiant finished it off, and then it didn't.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
So we've already got one head down.
Yeah. So you've got one head down.
Fucking Hydra's fucking trying to commit suicide here.
Basically,
It's like, fuck this. These guys have been kicking my ass for the last 45 minutes. I'm done with this life.
Just keep in
alright,
mind,
so
I can
what do you
only
do,
cauterize
Rhaegar?
one head at a time.
Do you want to hold a reaction until he can cauterize it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
That's like literally, I can only do one at a time, which sucks.
Yeah.
Nah, dude, you're good, man. You're good.
Alright, you want to do the same thing, Mouse?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold an action.
Okay. Alright, so Norbit, go ahead and make your roll to see if you cauterize it. If you hit,
Pray
it
for me,
automatically
'cause my rolls have been
cauterizes.
asked.
Yeah, you just have to hit. Yep, it's
They do.
cauterized. It's completely gone. So the fire and cold damage is gone, and all you have left is the fire and radiant. So this one is the
Okay,
one
you're
that
just gonna
deals the
keep on the
most
reaction.
damage. So just keep that in mind. All right, so
Okay,
I'm going to
just
roll to
keeping
see
his
if I get my
reaction.
breath weapon back.
I would
That
like
time
to,
I don't.
perform my reaction now.
Sure, go for it.
I would like to take a shot.
Okay, go ahead. Do you want to do the same thing, Rhaegar?
Sorry, what?
Do you want to
Go
do the
ahead
same
and
thing?
use it.
Use your reaction to
Attack.
hit it.
If we can fuck it up right now, there will be no heads, and then all we have to do is just wait for Norbit to cauterize it. It won't even be able to
Yeah,
attack.
sure. Yeah, sure. Let's go.
All right, so roll to see if you
On its
hit.
turn, like at
19.
Okay.
25.
Okay, so both of you roll your damage.
I got 10.
Okay.
Come on, Haqsaw. You can do this, man.
Oh, the pressure is on.
Oh.
18.
Okay. All right. So because you did it on his turn, he can't regain his head back. Had you done it on Norbit's turn, then he would have regained his head back because you didn't cauterize it. But because you done it on his turn, he can't regain his head back, and he cannot attack this turn either.
Well, I found the water hydra head.
All right, so basically,
We just need
I can't even do anything for this turn. So it's technically Rhaegar's turn. So if you want to hold a reaction again and keep doing it until Norbit hits with a firebolt, you can do that.
You could be nice and force a potion down my throat.
You want me to force something down your throat?
If it's a potion, yeah. Anything else, no, because I've just met the water hydra.
What do you guys do? Do you hold a reaction or force a potion down his
I'm
throat?
gonna hold. If he holds, I'm gonna hold too. So
I'm gonna take my healing liquid and pour it down his throat.
Roll 2d4. See how much you get back. 2d4 plus 2.
Wait, am I rolling? or
You're
is he
rolling. You're rolling because you're the one healing him. Roll 2d4 plus 2.
I'm not actually doing this, but I would think that if I was able to, I would like stand above and go, oh yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
all you're gonna hear from Norbert is,
Glug, 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 glug.
Glug, 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 glug. Alright. So, both of you hold a reaction, except for Rhaegar.
Tony tried to skip all of this, like, okay, well, both of y'all hold a reaction, yeah, good.
Okay. Norbit, it's your turn. What do you do?
yeah, first of all, I'm gonna be like, holy shit, warning first. And I'm gonna try and cauterize this last fucking head.
Okay.
Oh, God, be nice to me.
That's what she
Why not?
said.
Yeah,
$20 is $20.
I got a 20.
You got a 20? Alright. This
both
Hydra is
senses.
dead. This Hydra is dead. You have successfully killed the big bad boss in this labyrinth.
Is that the big boss?
This is the big boss. There are still you still have 1, 2, 3 mini bosses and a potential 4th mini boss, but you've killed the big baddie down here.
Nice.
I did. Is there any heads that Rhaegar doesn't want? I want the teeth.
Well, I want two heads.
I
want two heads.
Okay.
So
here's how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna let you guys take a minute to loot this room if you would like,
Right.
and then after that, I'm going to allow you guys to get a short rest in this room specifically before you move onto the next session. So go ahead and do that, and once you do all that, then we're going to end the session.
Second wind. It says use once per rest. Does that include short rests?
Wait, do what now?
Does use once per rest refer to the rest part, referring to also short rests? Like regaining it back.
It depends on the ability. So
It doesn't say long rest.
So
It doesn't say long rest. It just says rest.
So what are you trying to get
I'm asking
back?
second wind. I want to use second wind.
Yeah, so second wind allows you to get it back on short rest or long rest.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use second wind real quick, and then start looting.
Okay.
Question for the DM.
Yes, sir.
How many heads are intact and lying on the floor?
Out of the 5, 4 of them are.
But then again, remember, we got regenerated once.
Yeah, so 2 of them are basically like tiny, like super tiny.
Okay.
And the other 2 are the large heads, and then the other head exploded.
Okay.
I want to 26 health.
I want to take one of the large heads.
Yep.
And if it's okay with the party, and I'll let the party have their say before I do this, I'd like to take the teeth out of one of the smaller heads.
Right.
I'm fine with that. Like I think we have to roll for it though. Like,
yeah, you have to roll a nature.
But if we take all of them, we can actually turn to teeth. I think we can probably have an armor smith.
Yeah, so roll a nature or survival check to see if you manage to keep it intact.
What is this for the teeth on the small head?
This is for the. You have to do two separate rolls. One for the large head and one for the tiny head.
Okay, I'll do mine first. This one's for the large head. I got 20.
You managed to successfully remove the skull from the head.
And the small head.
The teeth.
Bearing in mind, all I'm wanting is the teeth from that one.
Yeah, I was fixing to say you do successfully get the teeth out of the small.
Cool. I'm happy then. That's all I want.
Can I try and so if this is fine with everyone, take the other big head skull? If everyone's fine with that as well.
Yeah, so Rhaegar did the same. You're doing the same thing with Rhaegar. So just do the one for the large head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then
DM.
How many teeth did he successfully take?
Yeah, how many teeth did I get?
With a 12, I'll give you 2.
Okay, that's fine. You know, two pieces.
And I also want to partly skin some of the Hydra.
If you successfully take the skull out, you'll also be able to get the.
Nice.
Oh, he success. No, grab that skin. Rhaegar. Grab that skin.
Yeah, so
Okay, I'll take the skin as well.
okay, so Rhaegar, you do get the skin. Norbit, you also get the skull and the skin
Okay.
as well.
DM, in terms of like a rectangular piece, how much did I get in terms of feet, like dimensions wise?
With a 20, I'll give you enough to where that you can make like, I'll say
Like a
like a
vest?
small, like a bag.
A bag.
Like you can make like a back like a backpack,
Man purse.
like a
Could it-
backpack,
Oh,
like a backpack.
Could it
A
make?
man purse.
Could it be enough to make blade covers for my two?
You could
great,
also
my two,
do that.
Oh, a sheath.
Yeah, you can make a sheath if you
sheaths
want
for
it.
all three of my axes.
You can do that
Right.
if you want.
With my 21, did I get enough to potentially make like a type of poncho?
Okay, so here's the thing about you, Norbit. Unlike Rhaegar, you have a special ability that the other characters do not.
Right.
So you have the same amount of skin that Rhaegar has, but
Yeah.
if you use it to craft a bag, you can use your special ability to create a bag of holding.
Right, and I forgot what a bag of holding is.
A bag of
It's basically
holding is
Right.
basic. It's
Put
basically
anything in
like
it.
a bag that lets you hold like massive amounts of items up to
Right, no,
500 pounds. Matter
I'm
of
doing
fact,
all
you can
that.
actually put people inside of it and carry people around for, depending on how much constitution they have, you can carry
Yeah.
people inside of the bag for a certain period of time before they run out of breath.
I'd like to do that then.
Okay. So what I want Rhaegar and Norbit to do before we end the session right now is I want you to make each either a survival or nature check. See if you can successfully craft what you're wanting to craft. Rhaegar, your DC is going to be lower because you're not making something as extravagant as what Norbit is making.
Oh crap! Hold on.
I got a 10.
Tony, can I roll to see if I can extract the heart of the beast?
I got an
You can do
11.
that as well.
I got a 10.
So, Norbit, you do not succeed in making a bag. Matter of fact, you rip part of the skin in half, so you don't have enough material to kind of like make a backpack necessarily, unless you try to mend. Basically, put those two pieces back
Oh wait,
together.
I could use mend.
Well, mend
Oh, no,
is
that's something-
yeah okay
yeah,
yeah.
I'm
You
all
could,
right.
I'll allow you to use. So if you want
I'll
to
use
mend
mend
it
and
back and
retry
try
it.
again, I'll let you do that.
Do I use sleight of hand, Tony, to remove the heart, or does it have to be a nature?
It's a nature or survival check.
18.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that time I will allow you to successfully create the bag of holding out of the Hydrus.
Well, about mine.
22.
Tony.
22 for the
Your
heart.
22 for the heart. Okay, yeah, you do get the heart. Rhaegar, you do manage to make a sheath, but it's not like in top or like
Top quality.
top quality. Yeah, that's the word I was looking. It's like
but
it's
maybe-
like really it's like something that you would find like just a quick work, like super fast, not very well kept.
But I could take it to a blacksmith and get them to refine it, right? With the
You
leftover
can
hide.
do that, yes. It will cost you some money, but you'll be able to do that, yes.
Have I got any leftover hide?
You
though?
do have some left.
Okay.
You have enough to make another one if you do that later on, or have somebody else do.
Okay.
All right, so Norbit, you managed to successfully craft this bag of holding out of the Hydra's skin. So the bag of holding will allow you to carry up to 500 pounds of items inside of this bag. And that is the last time you can use that ability, I think. Let me see. I think you can only use it once per level, I think.
Possibly.
Replicate magic item, bag of holding. Using this infusion, you replicate a particular magic item, a bag of holding. See the item's description in the Dungeon Masters, including the type of object required for making requires attunement. Okay, so yeah. So basically you can do it as many times as you want.
Yeah.
But you have to be able to have the necessary means in order to do it. And just so happened that the item that you got was of magical properties, so it's basically like I gave you a freebie there. So you got a free bag of holding.
Oh,
So I have to get like a
question.
magical hide.
So you basically have to get items that are attuned for you crafting bag of holding. So the biggest requirement is that the items, in order to craft it, is that they have to be of magical property.
Oh yeah.
Mouse, you do successfully get the heart. It is fully intact. It has not been damaged, so you do get the heart.
I have a question about it now.
Okay.
Now, I found an answer that I'm really into, and you can say no, but it would be really cool if you let this happen. Okay. Is there a way that somebody quoted magic item that would have a Hydra heart as the main ingredient, and someone posted, regenerate the heart into the cutest baby Hydra as a familiar? Is that a possible thing?
You, as your class, cannot do that, but if you found somebody just out in the blue that had the spell to do that, then yes. However, you have to preserve the heart for enough period of time to be able to do that. So it's kind of like the longer you keep it unchecked, the more degraded it gets, and the less likely it will be that you can achieve that goal. So it's kind of like the DC gets higher, the less you take care of it. So you have to figure out a way to keep it fully intact and make sure that it doesn't like get rot or anything like that, because you know how
can we put it in the bag of holding?
That's what I was gonna say.
You can put it in the bag of holding, yes, but it still will have where that it will take time to rot. Essentially, it will be easier to preserve it in the bag of holding, but it will still, over time, if left unchecked, will rot.
Yeah. But if we put it in there, it'll take longer. So that
it will take longer.
To get a proper way to preserve it, like in a container.
Yes, you can do that.
Yeah, that sounds good. Well, I'll just give it to Norbert to put in his little baggie.
Okay.
His little fanny pack.
All right.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to give you guys a short rest. So each of you need to roll your however many hit die you want to roll for according to your hit die. You do not get any spell slots back for a short rest, so that is out of the question if you use spell slots.
Where's my hit die?
Your hit die is next to where it says your death saves, so it'll say you can use it up to 3 times, so you can use your hit die up to 3 times, so you can do like 3d8 plus 3 if you
This is a new one for me. I've never had to do this part.
Yeah.
Basically, short rest is where that like you get to use a certain amount of dice, but once you use it, you can't get those dice back until you do a long rest.
So what are these giving us?
These are giving you HP back, so you can use as many of the dice as you want to use.
Can I choose not to use any? Because
if you do not want to regain any health, you do not have to use your hit dice.
Okay, well, I just basically recovered 20 when I only really needed to recover 11, so I'm back to full.
How many hit dice did you use?
2.
So you did 2d12 plus 2?
Yep, and I got a total of 20.
Okay. Alright. So
you've got 1 and got 5 back.
So you rolled 1 and got 5 back?
Yeah, I rolled 1 and got 5.
Okay. Alright, so Mouse, you rolled 1 and got 22 back? No,
that 22 was from the heart. I didn't roll 1.
You didn't roll 1.
I already used my second wind to heal myself.
Gotcha.
And I'm back up to 26 health, which it's out of 27, so I'm fine.
Right. Gotcha. So basically, everybody except for Norbert's back up to full health.
Yeah, and I'm only 1 off.
Alright, so guys, that is the end of our session. Thank you so much, guys, for listening into this podcast. We at the Dirty 20 greatly appreciate your time and effort into listening to our story as it unfolds for our esteemed players, if I do say so myself. But I would like to take a few moments to go in and do my own plugins for my own personal stuff. So not only do I do the Dungeon Master work for the Dirty 20 podcast, but I also stream on Twitch. You can find me at twitch.tv/SladeZeno. I play a variety of different games. One of them in particular that I'm very well known for is playing Eternal, but I do also play a variety of other games. I currently am into playing Path of Exile, a few shooter games, stuff like that, but I play a variety of different stuff. Just depends on my mood, really. But you can also find me on Twitter at gaming_shuffle. That is the tag that I have chosen for myself for my Twitch channel, being the Southern Shuffle Gaming Group. So you can find me there at gaming_shuffle if you would like to find me on Twitter to follow me there. Anything else referring to plugins has to do with my Dirty 20 stuff. So if you would like to look for all of that, just look for us on Twitter at dirty20_DND. That's with an N, DND, all capital letters. You can find us there, find all of our plugins for that, and we hope that you will continue to enjoy the rest of this podcast.
Hello, my name's Ellis, otherwise known as Eli in the Discord of the Dirty 20 podcast. I play Norbert as well as one other character for a short time. And if you want to find me anywhere else, twitch.tv/LSCW, if you want to come hang out with me there. And I hope you enjoy the podcast.
What's going on, everybody? My name is the Mayhem 93, and I play as Rhaegar, the Dragonborn Barbarian, over here on the Dirty 20 podcast. If you'd like to see more of me, then feel free to head on over to my streaming channel, twitch.tv/TheMayhemVote93. As well as that, you can always check out my own tabletop role-playing podcast, Guardian Down, on YouTube. The channel name is the exact same thing, just without the 93. I hope you enjoyed the podcast, ladies and gentlemen, because we've had a great time creating it for you, and we would love to hear some feedback down in the comments below. Enjoy.
Are you seeking some slick new gaming gear to add to your arsenal? Our friends over at Inked Gaming have developed their site into a one-stop shop for all of your tabletop gaming needs. From vibrant-looking dice to cleverly designed dice bags to sweet sleeves, playmats, and a whole lot more. Their site is rich with quality goods that will help you up your game. Team Inked has been a friendly, reliable supplier to the gaming community for nearly 10 years, and we want them to continue growing for the next 100. In fact, we love their products so much that they didn't even approach us to promote them on our podcast. We wanted to utilize our affiliation with Inked to let people know about their gear. So head on over to inkedgaming.com today and get your hands on some awesome gear that matches your game and your style.